to get that in there. But man, I got burned a couple times. I bought a summoner once, and it was completely by accident. I mean, I even did the ancestor tracing, and then I went to the wrong tab, and I was looking at another hero, and I thought it was the hero I was looking at, and so it sucks.
So but if the Gen Zero is, because this one definitely had been re-rolled because it had a Berserker as a subclass. So I wonder how the team would treat that. But
that's wild. That might be something to bring up or ask.
Yeah. You know what, though? I don't think it mattered. You know what? Now that I think of it, because the lineage, it was a Gen 1 that I had rolled with. And there's no way you can have a transcendent as a transcendent. It was a recessive 4 transcendent. So it didn't even matter. Okay. So we're live now. So lesson, always check.
Yeah, absolutely.
Summoning, if you're trying to get a transcendent and you happen to see a transcendent in a recessive or any type of transcendent or even anything, it's just good to always go to this site here, dfktavern.com, dfktavern.com, ancestor tracing. Because had I hit on that, like, man, that and even now, like, I wonder if my hero is ruined now because it totally struck out anyways. And
it might just be an atonement crystal, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the other thing too. I think we talked about it. So atonement crystals, the cheapest ones we found, not even, in the market. MOSH found them for, what was it, $600 USD?
Greater
atonement crystals.
Stupid.
Like, it was super.
Now imagine you get a 250 crystal, greater atonement. It's kind of worth it. I mean, just assuming you want that forever bump, and that's the other thing. So that's a big difference maker in our last debate. Well, I don't even want to call it a debate, but the first time we connected, we had talked about using the atonement sooner versus later. I still think sooner's the best because with graders, I mean, I can get a 5 roll with a grader. I've done it before. I mean, not grader, with a regular grader crystal, attunement crystal. I've used a lot for agility, and I've gotten a 5, so it's not worth what I put into it. But with even the lesser atonement crystals, I don't know if it's a bug or something, or I don't know how to say that, but they're always 9 or 10 or 11 or 12. Okay. So think about it like this: you got a greater atonement crystal, and you have. I think the greater atonement crystal has a bump on it for your stat boost as well. Something that stays with it the whole time.
Yep.
Well, wouldn't you want that early so that every level up has that benefit of that 2% additional on that stat versus getting it at 10 or whatsoever? 10 or later.
But does an atonement crystal actually add 2% to a stat?
Let me verify that one. That's another bead fact.
I think so. But that would be awesome.
I thought it added percentage to your growth score or your percentage growth.
Like
is it just a flat? Yeah. Okay. I don't know what it is. Let me look it up real quick because I know it's specifically stated in their docs.
Well, let's get to egg hatching.
Yeah, egg hatching.
And we got a lot to hatch. So I'm just going to go through these, and we can talk pets and how it's going to affect PvP, PvE, profession 10 level questing that hopefully is coming soon. It's going to get dropped. What do you guys think? Profession level 10 questing?
I think it's just around the corner. I think they're gonna drop it in like in a way that's going to be a pleasant surprise for everybody. I think it's just going to happen like when nobody expects it.
That's what I was thinking. That's what Raph was thinking.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be before duels is on parity or after?
Hey man, if they've been, I feel like every release lately is getting better and better and better, and the even the news and alpha they drop's getting better and better and better. Would you get there?
Okay, Hogling, like this. How do you guys know these backgrounds?
So that's Path of Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how do you guys know when it's a like unique background?
There's only 3 of them. So it's the Inner Grove, which is my favorite, the Hayward Farmstead, and the Volmara Ruins. Is that how you say it?
Okay. So for this one, this is just burn it.
It's well. Let's look. I can't quite see it. It's kind of small on my screen, but it's not.
Okay, here, let's see if I can.
It's not violet or nothing like that. No.
Well, what kind of
pull up your? Do you have the odd pull infograph, Grady?
Yeah, I got it.
Send it to Grady.
Is that on the expert?
No, it's
Which
just
mega shout out to expert here.
Oh yeah, he's probably got it. Yeah, expert stronghold for sure, dude. He's got it. That dude has everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Yippee, man.
And this site is like, okay. Would that just be on infographics?
Yeah, it should be on the odd pool infographics. There it is, right there.
Right here.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Okay. So these 3 rare backgrounds. Nice. And that's it. Just those 3. So this one's a no-go.
Nope.
Okay.
I always put the hero IDs in. I mean, and when you're new at hatching pets, like that should be an automatic. You should have DFK DFKking.co opened up, and you should be looking at those pets because it tells you right there when you put it in there, and you put for sale and not for sale, so you make sure you have both those on there. It'll tell you all of them in the game, and when you put your hero in there, it'll tell you if it's odd pull or not. Same with the Discord at Hatching.
.co. Oh, pets.
Yeah, there you go.
So you want both these checked for sale, not for sale,
and then just type the ID in there. And you'll have to do it, I believe, the same way you do the heroes, unfortunately.
Oh, so like that. And then what does it tell you? Just
170s, and then you go look at your hero there. I'll tell you if it's odd pull, if it's shiny, what variant it is, just a glance.
Okay. But do I really need to do that?
Well, I couldn't see it, so I'm just saying for new hatchers, people that are hatching, no matter what color the card is, you should be looking at it.
Okay.
You should be looking it up. I saw a jewel encrusted turtle get sent to pasture yesterday.
You saw what?
An odd pool jewel encrusted turtle. It's like one of I don't know, not a whole lot, like 20 or so.
Okay.
Odd pool variant gets sent to pasture. Somebody traded it in for another egg.
Okay. Can you see this one? This is an uncommon boar. It's got a 2-star.
Yep. It's the Valhamra Ruins.
I just got 3 of those.
Bloater Falls.
The background with the falls?
Is that Bloater Falls?
That's Bloater Falls. That's basic. It's basic.
Okay.
So that's just, you sell that for like 30 crystal or something like that. How many stars is it? 1 star, 1 star, or 1 star, 2 star?
1 star, 2 star woodworking.
Yeah, you can sell that for 44 jewel.
Well, I'm just gonna hang on to it. I'm just gonna hang on to it. These are
there
all.
You go. Yeah, you got 1,100 heroes. You better hang on to it.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I'm not writing that one down. So I wonder what the profession 10 level questing is going to be like when, if you have a mythic pet.
Don't even get me started on that, Grady.
No, get started.
Yeah, dude. Those mythic 3x3 pets, like obviously they're purple, so they catch people's eyes, but I don't think people realize how valuable they are.
Yeah.
Excuse me. With those bonuses, like Hubert explained, up between 70 and 90% buffs on XP, crafting, and or battle. I mean, that could put you over the top, especially if you have good heroes.
Yeah.
But you can also use those to power level. Like these heroes, just power level them. It's like jetpacks hooking up NOS to your hero. And that's what we know now. I mean, just think about the potential for crafting. I mean, if you're going to be crafting, you're going to want the highest bonus on the highest rarity card, because more than likely you're going to be able to participate in making the best stuff, at least that's my experience in video games. So I just think that, I've heard people say, oh, they're not like a Gen Zero. You're right. They're different. They're totally different. It's a second series of NFTs, but I feel like they're going to have crazy utility. And those rare variant, super high rarity 3x3s are going to just slap. I think that people will look back and remember when, Crystal was 25 cents, 26 cents, and just really regret not at least participating a little bit in there, getting your feet wet. But there's not a lot. I mean, seriously.
It's kind of like when those when the pets first came out and the odd pools just came out, and so you're looking through that roster to see what was on there, and people were selling, like that dog corgi clam or whatever it is.
The unfortunate dog.
Like 500, or at first the pet rock was like 1,000, and you're like, who wants a pet rock? And then 4 days later, 70,000.
I wish I would have jumped on. I could have got a pet rock for friggin' like 1,250 or something like that. I think it was ridiculous, and then it was gone, and then it was never seen again.
You got an kid.
Yeah.
That's why you look at that odd pull chart every night before you go to bed. And then you just
I sent you that odd pull chart in your Discord, Grady, and a list of the percentages.
Okay. Justice Beaver. Yes. Okay. Oh, so this one here. Is that what
have you hatched any pets in Crystal Vale before this batch?
No, this is it.
This is it. All right, so you're gonna get a mythic. I was watching the hatching bot, and there was some nice stuff coming out. Even the rares, a lot of rares coming out with mythic bonuses, like just one after another.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always say too, Grady. I don't know if I've said this to you before, but like 11 p.m. Pacific time to like 1 p.m. Pacific time is the witching hour, man. That's when the best shit hatches.
Okay. This is an uncommon int kid with just 1 star questing bonus. Would you hang on to that, or should I burn that?
I would hang on to that in case egg prices get crazy for a trade-in.
It's different for you until you have matching heroes to your pets. I would probably just keep. And then when
remember, he's going to have to feed them too. So we got to find out if those waifu bots can start feeding pets too.
You can decide to trade them in whenever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if eggs go up, you know what I mean, then that would be a good time to trade them in, because you can get 10 to 20 crystal for each of those, but you just have to wait for them to sell.
Nobody has hatched a black Highlands whelp as far as I know, and that's odd pool mythic for the gray eggs. So you could be the first on that, Grady.
Hey, Zabu's in the live chat, and he's got my back on this one. I don't have to look for anything. It says +1 bonus to 2 different random stats, and +1% to the primary growth values, and 2% to the secondary growth values of those 2 selected stats. So you do want to do that one up top if you're running through those percentages.
Oh, right on, dude.
Oh, so you're talking about we're talking Greater Atonement Crystal.
Yeah, Greater Atonement Crystal has that +1 to the stat growth.
Okay, so also Noonie asked you to repeat MOSH the witching hour.
Oh,
or the witching hours.
So there are gonna be a lot of people hatching then during this time, because everybody watches Grady, right? The 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to about 1 a.m. Man, I've had some really nice, crazy runs. I've gotten like 3 mythics during that time, just slapping some eggs. It's a good time. I know it's probably superstitious, but watch, all you guys are getting mythics tonight.
And that's literally right now.
Yeah.
That's when I pulled my back-to-back Dreamstone Direwolves. So
okay. Wow.
Yeah. So So Justice Beavers hatched some Dreamstone Direwolves, and so he hatched one, and then let it cool off for a little bit. A couple people, was it 4 or 5 people, beeves.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5.
Something like that. And then
I'm slow firing the next hatch up. That's all. You know?
Yeah, I've actually hatched 5 Dreamstone direwolves. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Big brother.
Sold 3 of them. So.
Wow.
Sprinkle some of that RNGesus juice in my
yeah, because several
Grady's
people
one hatching eggs, so
they got.
Would you say, Grady?
Like, there's several people saying that the RNG has burned them. Like, someone said they went for a sage. Who was it?
Oh, it burns me too. I got burn marks too.
Hey, there's a rare with
hang on to that.
2 stars.
I can't tell. Starbuck is that. That's not was that a Hayward?
I didn't see it.
That wasn't a crystal tusk or a gold tusk, was it?
Oh, he's keeping them.
Put that in DFK.
Well, I know, but
the other thing we could do, Grady, I don't know if you already did it, but on dfking.co, when you look up your own wallet, remember how all your pets show up on there? You can filter on the right-hand side for the odd pool.
That's right.
And under pool, it'll say either normal or odd, and then all your odds will be on top.
Do you have to connect to Harmony though? Yeah.
No, you don't. The same thing as before. If you know even one hero's name or one pet's name or one hero's name, you can look up that one hero.
ID.
Okay.
ID.
Yeah. Okay, like this one.
You just type in the ID of the hatch pet
right here, Crystal Grady. View.
Yep. Analyze. Oh. And then there's your heroes on top. Keep scrolling down.
Oh.
And then bring that all the way to the right, and then the pool. Oh, right there if you click on pool on top.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I see something purple down there. What is that, Grady?
Yeah, that's one I bought.
What is it? I can't see.
Scenarios Light
FAE.
Ooh, nice. I just got one of those yesterday on Crystalville.
Nice.
Rarest variant Fae.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, and so what did you say? Click on pool? Where
pool on top on the right-hand side.
The columns on the far right. Yeah.
It's a third to the last on top.
Oh. And
what is that? No odd pools there. What? So if you had odd pools, they would have popped right up to the very top. It would
filter to the top. Yeah.
Okay, and what does that mean again? Odd pools?
So go back to that infograph that you had open at the beginning.
Okay.
If you could, yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll show those are the odd pool pets. So the blue eggs are on the left there, the gray eggs are on the right. And like the Beav said earlier, if you look down to the right there, see that black Highlands whelp?
Yeah.
That's a mythic odd pool, and it's yet to hatch and never hatched on Sarandale, so there'll never be one hatched on Sarandale, and there hasn't been one hatched yet.
Okay.
So
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go hatch an egg.
Okay, nice. Nice. So
I'm kidding.
So I got a rare direwolf, but only 1-star combat, 1-star questing,
and it's shiny.
It's rare.
Did you use Grace on that one?
I've used Grace on all of these.
So that one came out shiny, though.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm trying your method. So I had 4 eggs and I put them on Grace today. So I'll pop those off tomorrow. And
you ain't ever gonna change me, man. I'm Boon and cover.
I love it. I knew you would push back.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to argue when he's had over 35 mythic pets, and you've got people on here saying that they had 120. Here's one that says they had 180 no mythic. Damn. This one hatched 28 eggs, 0 mythics by 2 noobs.
Yeah, 2 noobs in the house. Noonie in the house.
Potato.
Man, I wonder what the transactions are going to look like with level quests dropping too. Like AVAX subnet's already been just killing it, and it's just I think it's going to explode because I think a lot of people that aren't fully participating right now will go once you can get pets involved too. Like when the rolls happen and you really figure out what those buffs are, and you get to equip your hero with its first piece of equipment, which is the second set of NFTs in the game. Then the game's starting to be built and people are getting excited. You know, I think I think you could get a mass influx of new players and stagnant players coming back and playing.
Right.
Look at his Jello. Look at his Jello.
I got a rare, and this has a 3-star questing and a
2-star. Yeah, that's a keeper. And a Gorge Club.
2-star Armsmith.
Yeah, you can take that and show it off.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you guys too, as soon as I got off, very first summon. So I've been summoning all day. My brain is fried.
Yeah, that.
Holy nuts. I'm now almost up to over 1,100 heroes.
Oh my goodness.
So the very first one though, I got a mythic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it also hit on I hit on one of the advanced.
Dude,
I'll go on a bad streak and then all of a sudden start hitting.
You get them in bunches.
Yeah, it's crazy. I did hit a paladin, a one wing paladin.
I like those.
And it was just common, but okay, this guy.
Yeah, that's the fallen angel wing, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. Yep. And so this is 2826.
You guys see that Drift Seeker hit a Dark Knight with Elite, and then he hit a Dragoon with Elite. Like he had a day, and then I saw him hatching pets too, and he got some dope double mythic legendary.
Yeah, Wolf Pup.
He's probably pretty happy today.
Nice.
Yeah. He went off.
Well, so
the beef got in his ear about advanced abilities, and that guy he's doing what you're doing. Grady.
Oh, really?
He's taking off.
Yeah.
I noticed after the video, not a whole lot of those are available for rent now.
Oh, I know. You guys are killing them all. I have to wait for it to die down a little bit before I really go ham again because caused a frenzy for sure.
Oh, hell yeah. Odd pull. That's
gold mask. That's so good, dude. That's so good. That's so like one
golden mask.
All right.
That's
let's check out the
I think that's one of like 15. What are the stats you got on there?
It's only one star for 2.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. That's an odd pull. That's a hitting the lotto.
So the gold one here.
There's only 15 in the entire game, Grady.
So you and 14 other guys.
Yeah. I think Guy Kid's got one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I do not. It's beautiful.
I don't have one of those. I got a few crystal mask.
They're said to wander the forests too, and it's got the forest background, so that's cool.
That's dope,
baby.
With the lore.
Flip that card. Read about the gold mask.
Oh, I should have.
Hey, anybody got
the next one?
Starbuck.
DJ style. Let's just pop
what's
them.
up?
Do you have Yippy's new numbers that he just posted in pet discussion in Discord? I can't get to it right now.
I can look at it.
He's got the updated September numbers of all the numbers of every pet from Pet Rock, Snowman down.
Got it.
Okay.
Send it to Grady.
It's shiny, but it's just a common 1-star.
Is it Cayenne though? Is that a Moss Kid?
Moss Kid.
Because there is a odd pool version of that, but I can't tell on my screen if that's the right color. So just make sure you run that through DF King.
Okay, so let's just say I did that. Okay, DF King, and I can hit refresh there. Analyze.
I sent it to you, Grady. I left Yippee in there because he's the one that posted it.
Okay. And then just hit pool. So none of those. Okay. I ought to check my other wallet and see exactly what I've got.
Yeah, because you might have some bangers in there that you didn't realize you had.
Yeah. I mean, well, let's look at it. Let's do it. So.
Yeah, man. Let's look at it.
Right. Hey, you want to know how many gold mask Kadoris are in the game?
How many?
There is. Hold on. I just lost it.
Thanks for your input.
Golden Mask 18 in the game as of 2 days ago. 1 of 18.
Wow.
So we're 19 now. That's. I would be super stoked if I hit that, Grady.
Wow. I love it. Okay. So I need to come over here to Harmony and just get a number, and then I can put it in that wallet. Marketplace, East, Hatcher, Pet Catalog, and I can do My Pets, right?
Yeah. It's the toggle right here in the top middle. The 2 tabs.
Oh, My Pets. Right
yeah.
on my face. Okay, so let's just 1383.
You can do it in descending ID order too, so you just see your most recent
hatches. Wallet address too.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You can put that in DF King.
Yeah. All right. Paste.
I'm getting a little antsy for the pet bridge, man. I know it's coming, and I know the devs are really hard, but man, it feels like a whole bunch of pets are over there in purgatory. I know they don't have utility, but they can be sold and bought on the tavern or the hatchery.
Okay, analyze. Maybe I need to refresh. Paste.
Sometimes I close out and close back in.
Okay.
There's a lot more action on all these sites right now because of advanced abilities and the hatchery launching on Crystalville. So there's a lot more people using or finding out about these sites and using them.
I think it's loading.
I think I heard a bell or a buzzer on one of those incubators, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Man, that is cool. Huh. I think it's just thinking live data. Okay. I'll come back over here. I mean, we can look at some of these though.
Yeah, you got some. So you've only done Grace. Have you done oh, look at that,
now,
man.
All of these on this wallet before I did Boon for all of them. So I've got this Leviathan triple 3-star.
That's really good.
Yeah. I've got a Tagua Baby triple 3-star.
That's really good.
Yeah, baby.
I love the snow background on both those.
Here's a triple 3-star down here.
Is that a legendary? Those are super rare. I got a couple 3-star or 3x3 legendaries, and those are hard to come by.
Yeah,
I literally haven't looked at my pets. I didn't know that they added the jewel indicator to them until just this moment.
And Grady, that Fae you're looking at there, that's no doubt probably the very best legendary Fae in the game. I bet you there's maybe only yours that's 3 of 3, maybe another one. I don't know. I'll look it up real quick.
Okay.
Analytics.
Yeah, I'll look real quick.
I love it. I wonder if this loaded. Man. Okay. That's okay. We'll come back to. I love it, guys. Okay. So as far as Profession 10 level questing, how is that going to shake out with the pets? Do you think? That's the fun stuff.
I think that's when we're going to see some of our very best players with some of their very best heroes seeing that they want to level them up a lot faster. And if they have that triple mythic boost, or if they have that associated stat that's got that mythic bump, maybe they're getting, what they say, 90% more XP. I mean, that's your stamina vial right there. So
not guaranteed, but when they roll, you can get the 90%. Yeah.
So do you think, do you think that, how fast do you think the pets will help, like a mythic pet. How fast do you think it'll help a hero to level up?
I mean,
if you
imagine
90,
even low end 70%.
Yeah,
you're going to be leveling up 70% faster than you would have otherwise.
And you could still stem pot.
Ooh.
Yeah, so think about that. 2 times with stam potting, you'll probably see some players, heroes pull away like even further than you're seeing now.
Gold Hackadori, bro. That's odd pull
too.
too.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my word! That's the 6th one in the game. That's worth.
Just got
are you kidding me?
That's worth like 20,000 crystal, dude.
Gold Hack.
Easy. That's so gang. That's a legendary odd pool.
Yeah, there was 5 as of September 30th.
Yeah, you got the 6th one. What's the stats on there?
Okay, it's got a 3 bonus questing and
Grady, I don't think you realize what you just hit, bro.
Yo, that's one of my best cards. So congratulations, Grady.
Yeah,
beautiful.
big congratulations. That's
third
and you did it live too. That's so dope.
Third rarest pet in the game right now.
I think Noose has one. The Beaver has one.
Hey, you just paid for all those duds. All those duds you could sell and give away.
All those summons you just did, you just paid for it. Hold on to that. That's awesome. That's the first one in Crystal Vale too. So congratulations.
Quick, put it away before people know you got it.
Wow.
Read the lore on that, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now?
Yeah, go for it, man.
How do you pronounce? Is it Kadori?
Kadori.
It's Kadori, but I call it Chidori just because.
Okay. It's legends tell of a Chidori, who came across Dylan, the god of craftsmanship and wisdom, who, upon hearing of the Kadori's tale, crafted the spirit a hat of pure crystal. It is thought that the god has a habit of giving gifts to Kadori whenever he visits the mortal plane, preferring their company to that of people.
Yeah, so some of them talk about specific ones. So in certain cases, you've got the Emerald Dire Wolf, and the story specific to Emerald. In all of the Kadoris, they're specific to the Crystal Hat Kadori. But even though the Gold Hat Kadori is a lot rare.
Hey, that Gold Hat Kadori, like you could pretty much name the price. I don't think anybody's selling that has them. So
I'll give you MOSH's best dragoon for that right now.
Just post it up there. Just post it up there with the pet rock price, just to stun on everybody.
But for reals, Grady, though, that's one of the very best and probably most sought after pets you can get. It's top tier, very top shelf.
Wow. Even
so hold on, how many pets have we opened up right now? Like I think 10, 5, 6.
Really?
So in 7, how many pets have we opened up? Like 8?
Yeah.
So far, and out of those 8, you got one of the rarest in the game, and backed up by one of the other rarest.
It's blowing my mind.
Not a bad run.
I'm so hyped. I'm trying to hold it in right now. Like the odd pull's my jam, and you're killing it right now.
Yeah, this is how you sell the Gaia's Grace.
The witching hour is real.
The witching
hour is real.
Oh, baby.
What were you saying, Grady? You were saying
it doesn't have any combat bonus at all.
It doesn't matter.
Really?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It does. It does have a foraging mythic bonus, so you'll be able to attach that for level quests and go ahead and just power level something.
Slap it on a sage.
And then, how long do you think it'll take to unattach a pet from a hero?
So, I don't think you can unattach it quickly, but there's going to be apparently a cooldown. And I don't know if it depends on the rarity. Like, I've been speculating that the mythics will have less of a cooldown or no cooldown. You could just, something like that, as opposed to a common on the other end of that scale.
We just guessed that yesterday, so don't look for that anywhere. There's nowhere
to find speculate. We're just, I said I'm speculating. Yeah, we were talking about it yesterday.
Okay.
Over at Starbucks, but it's gonna be a huge advantage having those, man.
Okay.
Once you get there.
Yeah. What kind of tusks are those?
It's blue. That's what I was gonna say. Blue tusks.
Well,
yeah, but is it like purplish color itself?
It's not crystal itself, so it's not the crystal.
No, it's probably just a Hayward Gorthon.
Okay,
yeah. Still rare,
but it's a rare. I'll take it.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
You're getting some rarity with your grace.
Yeah.
God. Can't believe you got that gold hat, Kadori.
I know.
That's crazy. And then you got the gold mask
too. I mean, just
gold.
Keep it golden Grady today.
Yeah, golden Grady for
seriously. Hey, that's kind of a listen. I've been a part of some good runs. Getting those two that close together is pretty fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Now, if that would have been Cayenne, that would have been Odd Pool right there. That MOSH kid, but it's not.
Okay, that's a burner. Burn that bad boy.
Burn that bad boy.
Get another egg. Okay. Yes. So I have 2, 4, 6 written down to burn so far.
Don't throw that golden one in there.
Oh man. Can you imagine accidentally?
Oh.
People have done that, accidentally sold Gen Zeros and
oh, I've heard of all those stories. Ugh.
So I think like a quick undo option for like 15 seconds, like delay. Oh, if you go to sell a hero, delay it for 15 seconds and undo.
Well, the floor here warning, the floor warning that they have now helps a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
This is probably a burner.
Yeah.
2833. Okay.
Supposedly it's a retreat for them. They're not getting burned.
Let's get a purple color in here, though.
Man. So, yeah. So today I was primarily focused on summoning my Gen Zeros, my Gen 1s that don't have any advanced stats. Got a uncommon blood. I'll take combat and questing bonus. 1 star. Okay. So, and the cheat code, man, it's so much more worth it finding other heroes to rent that have advanced skills or elite. Even I did a few elite, like we did on the show today earlier, and I hit that legendary. Oh, here's another burner.
You're having a good day of content. Like you're creating it like legitimately with your summons and hatches, dude. You've had a spectacular run.
Man, somebody said, I don't think you're gonna get it, Grady. You're not gonna get that trans. And I'm like, oh, buddy. I've been up day and night. I am determined.
Yeah. Hey, I bet you get it quickly.
Yeah.
They're hard. They're really, 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 really hard.
It's a monster trying to get those.
Yeah. But you got a nice little pool to draw from. I think you'll get it, man.
Yeah. Me too. And also, folks, so most of these I'm kind of renting out cheaper. A lot of people are practically giving away summons with advanced stats. Like there is one hero that I summoned with today for rent.
There's still
3 advanced stats. And it was like the rental price was like 10 crystal.
Yeah. What gen was that? Because I think people Gen 2 or something. Yeah. I don't know. A good portion of people just don't even realize.
They don't even know.
So, yeah, they don't know.
Known.
Or if they do know, they don't know that what we've recently found out that these abilities and subclass actually matter. So
okay, a 2-star stag here. 2-star questing uncommon stag. We'll take it.
Normal background.
Yeah. Okay. Man, this is fun.
It is fun, man.
Yeah.
You know what? I hatch eggs when my brain hurts from summoning, like legit, because you don't have to think much. You make your decision, you press a button with the egg. So it's nice to get away from them.
Are you trying to get in and sell this stuff? Because I can't imagine stuff is selling very well.
Oh, I saw pets all day long, man.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it was a lot easier when the all my pets were in a hatchery that could sell them that way too, because there's only so many people that are talking on Twitter and Discord. So I know a whole bunch of people have a bunch of pets stuck over there. I feel the same way.
Oh
Yeah.
man, you poor babies. Put some ice on your butts.
Yeah.
They've been fed in a week.
Well, just imagine when there's use case for these pets, they're just gonna 5x.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna look back and be like, we saw Mythics at one time being sold for 900 Jewel when Jewel was 12 cents.
Yeah,
and it
crazy.
was too much to buy.
Right.
So Starbuck bought them.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I bought a few of them. I bought a few rares and legendaries and at least one mythic, I think. Yeah, Frisky Fox today, he got 4 legendaries.
Yeah, I saw that. I was sending him mythic vibes. Didn't work.
Yeah. Man, it'll be awesome. Okay, here's the burner. I think Frisky Fox is
make sure that's not. Just check all of them because those blobs even come in odd pool, every one of them. So.
Oh, Levi, my buddy, one of my best friends, Levi, is on.
What's up, Levi?
Levi, baby. He's a financial advisor who's not allowed to talk crypto at all. How about that?
Oh, yeah, we should start every one of these with "This is not financial advice." Any video I'm on from now on.
I am so sick of hearing that.
Until we find out we had to watch.
Yeah.
I like how Crypto Tro, if you guys ever Crypto Tro just makes me laugh, man. The way he talks. And he's like, yeah, man, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm a degenerate.
Hey, he owns it.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think of this? Is this worth keeping? And a 1-star single.
When you're looking at those trees, look for the white ones because those ones are the odd pool.
Okay.
The gray, yeah.
The grayish white, yeah.
So even though it's uncommon in Zelf, yes, baby, 114 to hatch. Noonie, I love you, Noonie. I love you.
You could go buy 10,000 eggs with that gold hat Kadori if you wanted to. See if you could really.
Yeah. Would you guys burn this or keep it because it's uncommon?
Well, I can't say burn it. Everybody's gonna hate us if we say burn it. So just send it to pasture and let it live a better life.
I help the ecosystem, man. I burn those. I get impatient. I burn those.
Okay. Okay.
Well, but it's for the greater good of the ecosystem is why I do.
1 star, it's gonna be hard to get a return on those. I mean, you're not gonna get the best.
Like, how much will it help the questing 1 star uncommon?
Yeah, maybe 1 star uncommon might be the threshold. We'll have to see once they drop it out, and we'll make sure that we get that data head out to the data heads.
Okay, there's a stag.
Yeah, you got armor smithing on there. That's the second rarest crafting type, at least for mythics. For mythics, the most rare crafting type is tailoring as of last week. So that was a big switch. Previously, it been armor smithing for a good chunk of time, but there was a flip-flop last week.
How do you think like tailoring and woodworking will work into the game?
There's been some speculation. I mean, obviously we've got our ideas. We've got lands coming out. So you think about, maybe they're building, maybe they need the woodworking to build a structure. Maybe it's a tavern or what have you. And for tailoring, you've got some of the stories here. It's like, I hope you brought your mittens because it's cold here. They really call it out. So maybe in areas like, Crystal Vale where it's cold, there could be a situation in which you want your character to go on a journey and be well equipped with the right type of gear.
Flip those pet cards and it looks like the roadmap to me, man. The DFK roadmap. I mean, I say it over and over and over again. I think they're going to be an integral piece. They're the second series of NFTs and the coolest game out there, man.
Yeah, baby.
So I think they're going to have massive utility when it comes around.
Grace for all of these, Zelf. Grace. Okay, keep going.
Plus, I mean, look at how it's been received. Like the heroes and everything are awesome, and that's the game and everything like that. But the pets have been received, and there's even a whole group of people that the pets got them into DFK, not the other way around. So,
really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've talked to many people that are starting to mutate and summons heroes now that had 20, 30 pets and didn't have a single hero. So it's bringing new people into the game too. So I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's funny because everyone's like, it doesn't have utility, but it's still an NFT. I mean, what's it called? Bored Ape doesn't really have utility.
Well, they do now, yeah. If you look
now,
at it, they do.
But
anyways, this is DFK. So.
Yeah, man. So I covered earlier, Zelf, on the way to hatch these, in which we could debate right now.
You just know
I bet you want to debate
right
now. Yeah, I just hatched a gold Hackadorian. Let's debate Grace versus Boon. You'd win right now, man.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, I ran the math yesterday, and I did it. I'm doing it in Grace as well, based on what I heard earlier today. I like doing it in the Boon just because it doubles your chances. If you've got the money to throw around or the jewel to throw around, it doesn't hurt you either way. Then go for it. But if you're trying to flex the numbers, then possibly that Grace might work for you as well.
But here's the thing. Okay, when you look at this, like I covered earlier, it only doubles your chances for mythics. Okay, it does double your mythic chances, but not your legendary. Okay, 6% for legendary and Boon. For Grace, 4%.
I want to say something that's speculative, but it's from my own experience too, and MOSHs and Starbucks too. When I use the Boons and Boon pets that drop like mythics, typically drop triple mythics more than the Grace pets or any other pets. You see a lot of the rare mythic rolls on the Grace pets, but not on the Boon pets.
What? So is there something else to it? Like,
I don't know. That's what I would like to know. Does the Boon affect the roll too?
Well, here I got a little sample size. I did 30 eggs, right? I booned all of them, and I still have them. I got 2 4s. I got 6 rare, 1 2 3, 9 uncommon, and 2 triple mythics, and the rest common. So. I was well worth it for me for 30 eggs booning to get those because I think those are invaluable. Those I think are a 5, 6, 7 eggs from what I put in, maybe more.
All I'm saying though is I think I want to know for certain because it's a mythic roll. You get 2% chance on mythic. Do you get 2% chance on mythic rolls as opposed to what's the original percent chance for the rolls anyways to go all the way up to mythic, like
DFK experts got that breakdown, I think, on the percentage of each roll.
I'll have to make the time to check it out because I'm curious as to if the Boon affects it or not.
Yeah, Stronghold's got that covered.
You got a future gray egg there.
Yep. Right here.
When they get
half of an egg.
Yep, future gray egg. That's a burner. Brisman said, guys, can you show the odd pool document for Serendale?
It's the same document. It's the same pets for the blue and green eggs. So,
okay. So it's this one.
Yeah, the pets go by the egg color only, not by the.
So it's blue egg to the left, gray egg to the right there. And you'll see I wonder if they're going to drop 3 new backgrounds with the green and yellow egg. I imagine they probably would.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that.
There's going to be a whole bunch more new pets, right?
I think that
new when they have the
regulation.
Yeah, they'll have new when they have the green and
right.
gold and yellow eggs hatch.
I've asked Second Best Dad a ton. I got a ton of doodles I clipped. I haven't been able to make anything out.
No. I asked him about, my girls wanted me to ask about unicorns, and he drew some pictures about unicorns.
Okay.
Maybe that'll be a gold egg.
My son keeps asking about is it called a Wendigo?
Oh,
what's
Wendigo. The Wendigo is a monster, kind of like a Bigfoot, but it's white, and they're predominantly in the Pacific Northwest of Canada.
Yeah.
And it's also a strong member of the Alpha Flight crew for Marvel, if you were. That's the Canadian-based superhero team.
That's my boy.
There's a hero named Wendigo.
Sure, he's got an action figure in the closet back there still in the package. Too.
I don't, but I'll take one. Send you my 0x. Send it to me.
Wendigo?
That's awesome. Yeah.
And so, okay, yeah. Yeah,
do you ever let your kids hatch eggs? My kids always hatch like a good chunk of my eggs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they like doing that.
I let my kid hatch 10 eggs. He's still grounded. He got nothing.
Time out.
Wendigo photos here. Okay, no. Maybe I just need to
type in Marvel Wendigo and you'll see at least that one.
Or okay. Is there a Marvel hero?
Yeah. Yeah, he's on Alpha Flight, Canadian superhero team.
This guy's got stacks of comic books, man. He's been doing it
for a whole bunch.
He's got more toys than comic books, though. Come on.
I still have a whole bunch of comics from
liar.
He's got more weapons than anything.
Probably. Okay, here we go. So, can you guys see these?
Oh, yeah.
Wendigo. That's a crazy looking character.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have like a phoenix or I don't know. I feel
like that's all gold egg stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Unicorn, Phoenix, Griffin, Bat. Oh, there's already.
I wonder what the gold eggs will do too, because all the other ones are tied to professions.
Well, I was wondering, like, what if the material is just ridiculous to hatch? Because we don't know what it's going to take.
Yeah, I think those things look cool as heck. I would love to have something more scary than cute. You know what I'm saying?
That is super cool.
Oh, there you go.
Halloween's coming.
Mythic Western Direwolf in a 1-star combat.
That's a nice card.
Yeah. I have several direwolves. I have a legendary.
Those sell between like 200 and 400 crystal.
Yeah.
500 crystal sometimes.
Yeah, okay. Crystal prices are all over the place right now. There was some common pets that were selling for like 120 crystal yesterday.
I think some of that might be somebody that has multiple wallets doing. So also, there's people that just don't know. They just go in there like, that looks dope. That seems okay, and just press buttons too. So
yeah,
not everybody knows.
Yeah, Zelf is saying, hey, crunch the numbers. It makes a lot more sense to do the Grace, the middle one.
Yeah, you guys aren't going to switch me.
No, but it's okay. This video will switch a lot of people's minds to go to Grace. That's all right.
Oh, for sure. Okay. No, I'm just different.
I know.
It's different.
Faye, where's the Faye at? I'm doing gray eggs. You know, I'd love to get one of these mermaid guys too.
Mermaid. I got number 611. That's one of the first merman, and it's a mythic, triple mythic.
Really?
Yeah. But the mythics have much better rolls than the merman toms.
Yeah, but the merman toms odd pool. Come on now.
So
I traded Beast One rune stake for a merman because I haven't hatched a merman actually.
You did.
And Levi. I love it. So okay, there's a burner.
Cayenne colored. Be careful staying there all burners. Check that odd pool chart because there's a guy that looks awfully close to this guy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
he's not.
Actually just check the website. So it's gray
that's
and
color.
Orange.
Yeah, that's the color for odd pool.
Well, Thombo will just end up with it if you sell it too for Darren.
You know what? I want one of those Cayennes or cyans.
I like the cayenne color.
Put it in my car.
I just want it for the collection, yo.
Oh baby. So I just cannot wait for the profession 10 level questing.
I know.
Oh man. we will be in heaven, people.
Yeah, and pet utility. I mean, hopefully they come pretty close to each other.
Yeah, we got to do a giveaway. Like right when they do one, we'll do another giveaway.
Yeah, for sure.
Lined up, so
I'm just waiting for my machine to be turned back on, and then we'll rock and roll with it. What do you got there?
A Reggie Kadori.
Using a piece of broccoli for a mask. Burn it.
You know what? I want to know how you pronounce that, just because it's going to bother me.
It's Kadori. That's how I pronounce it.
Kadori.
Well, Google doesn't think I'm spelling it right, so we're not going to get too far.
Oh, baby. Levi. Love you.
Gray. Let's get some Mythic vibes up in here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
If you're in the chat, send them.
Yeah, and so with Grace, not only can you trade in the burners, but just even if you couldn't do that, you can more than
you could. You're right. You are absolutely right. Like if you were to
rares, it's the same chances for.
There we go. Rare combat. I think that's the best combat we've gotten today.
I've gotten a few rare combats for sure.
I'm just watching this to see how many
combats for that. Reggie game.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
we're getting closer and closer to that Mythic. I can feel it above.
Oh baby. Hey, I'll be pumped if I just get one.
You got 100 eggs.
Listen,
I will not believe in Grace if there's
you got a bunch of burners the rest of the way. I would be happy with what you got so far. It's really nice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's true. That golden hat, like
it's crazy. That's so crazy. I'm a little jealous, Grady.
Yeah, so am I.
If
I didn't use the Grace earlier, I could have been hatching right now.
I love it.
Oh, he's not on that list.
I wonder if I have any of these odd pet variants.
Chances are
you do now.
You probably do.
You got some of the top tier ones.
That's a future egg.
Okay.
So Mosh, when he burnt his first 2 eggs, that's how he got his first Mythic, and I think that was the Gentleman Crab.
Yeah, it was the Gentleman Crab. That was my very first Mythic.
Really? You got a Gentleman Crab. See, my first
bird.
I burned a couple and got just commons again, and I was like, "Well, screw that."
Yeah,
because I was always doing the Boon. I spent so much damn jewel on all those.
Oh well, yeah, I did too. I did.
What time was it?
During the day.
Gotta wait till the witching hour.
This is where they usually turn off my PlayStation and turn it back on because something's obviously wrong, you know?
What do you guys think is shiny?
I like it. I mean, it's fun to look at. It's fun to.
Yeah, I mean, why not shiny? It's kind of weird.
I like it on the heroes. I like it on the pets. It doesn't do anything, but it's still shiny.
Yeah,
every one of mine are shiny.
So if you had 2 exactly the same cards, exact same roll, and one just happened to be shiny and one wasn't, they were the exact same price, I almost guarantee you'd pick the shiny just because there's one more box check.
Come on now.
One little box, yeah. I wonder if it'll ever have any type of in-game utility at all.
No, I think they've stated that it's just shiny. It's just for looks on all.
Even for heroes, same thing.
Okay.
It probably protects against the rain or water, though. Maybe.
What color is that corgi? Or is that a Hinchie? I can't see.
No, it's a corgi.
Corgi.
Can you not? Is your screen not able to?
I'm on my phone because my.
He's on a Nokia.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It looks like a burner corgi.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the phone.
Levi, I freaking love you.
So he plays vicariously through you? Is that what Levi does?
We got to get Levi into this game.
No, you said that he can't talk about.
There's nothing to do with finances. It's just a game. It's just a game.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Right. I wonder if he could secretly get into this game. No one would ever even know, Levi.
No.
That's the beauty of DeFi, baby.
Yeah,
No one
exactly.
knows. Yes.
Except for everybody on YouTube.
Oh, this is.
Wear a mask.
What about a wolf pup? Is that worth keeping, even though it's a common?
So, somebody hit me up. I think it was 3 Wolves wants a bunch of those, so maybe hit him up.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just burn it.
Yeah.
Those come out at the highest rate, I think. That and the blubs and the phase.
Yeah, there's some that I just have a million of. I can't remember. I'm doing all gray still. I haven't gotten to blue yet.
How many pets did you have on Sarandel, Grady?
It's got to be.
We looked the other day. It's like 200 something.
200, something like that.
Damn, how much food you got for him?
He's got enough heroes to go get them. And
I know. I've been burning through it. But I'll have plenty of guys to quest to feed them.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man.
Everybody gets a pet. You'll be like Oprah with the pets, dude. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, just think of the value of the items, how much those are going to go up.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to be saving the items when I'm spending all this crystal.
Hey, man, it's a means to get where
uncommon
you need to
Fae.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying is like if maybe the uncommon bonus for XP might be worth keeping. The only thing I heard is that, you know, a common pet probably won't produce enough to make it worth it to feed it and keep it around.
Okay.
But uncommon wasn't mentioned, so maybe uncommon is just enough to take you over the hump. I mean,
think of the rarity boosts on heroes we get every 5 levels. That's I don't think common pets will have like a crazy XP boost at all. So
yeah, I think the tiered system. I think the mythics are gonna be far and above. Just like when you level up a mythic hero and you get those rarity bonuses, they start to pull away. I think these mythic pets are gonna just be like I said, like rocket packs for the best heroes.
Yeah, my hope is that mythic pet slapped onto a common hero puts it in the space.
That's the best roll that Shrubler could have got.
Yeah, uncommons can only get 4-star, so that's a max roll for an uncommon.
Nice.
So that's a keeper. You can make money on that when the market turns a little.
Yeah.
Green.
He's just going to put these to work. Grady's different.
Okay, yeah. Keep them.
We're going to put them to work. We're going to feed them, baby.
Now, if you start naming them all, Grady, we're going to have a talk.
Hey, that was one of my ideas, is have something that you can pick the name of your pet.
Just call them all Scott.
Yeah, because they don't have names, do they?
No.
Mine have names.
Yeah, mine have names.
I love it, man.
Only my purple ones have names.
There's an anime. Man, I can't remember what it's called. It's about slimes, but in that anime, when you name a slime or when you name a monster, it gets exponential growth and it like evolves into a greater hero or a greater monster than it was. So
name your pets. Name your hair.
Army of Hichus.
Those are my least favorite pets. Sorry,
yeah. Oh man, I have a million of those on my other accounts.
Yeah, at least when the blubs come out, they could be odd pool.
They mix the two, like put a Hichu in a blub. That'd be kind of cool. You know,
so what does odd pool mean again?
Odd pool is their very, very super rare drop of each different rarity for each egg.
They have the lowest drop rates in the entire game out of pets. So the chance of you getting them is slim to none. So if you do snag one.
So getting the golden hat and the golden.
Yeah.
That gold hat is crazy.
Yeah, you paid for all of these. Like you're not probably believing us yet, but you've
already paid for all those
summons. Hang your hat. I would take that and place it just right above that elite legendary dragoon that you got.
There was 2 gold hats for sale at one point, and they were both for like 50,000 jewel.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it would sell for that per se, but they're so rare.
That might be worth it.
Hey, Grady.
Eye of the beholder, man. Eye of the beholder.
Do you have Yippie's infographic that you pulled up earlier with the percentages of each of those pets, the numbers?
I
Not
sent
that
it to
one.
you.
Okay, let's go to it. Yeah, on the Discord, this one.
Yeah, there you go. Pull that one up and look at Gold Hat.
No, that one's the August one, but close enough. Gold Hat was 5, and I think it's still 5.
Well, anyways, that's not going to change the percentage much. But if you zoom into
Gold Hat
rares,
category is 5, right
technically
there.
4th, including the Black Highlands Wealth.
But look at the
that's not happened
percentage.
yet.
The percentage of all pets.
Yeah, it's 0.016%.
Yeah, so extremely rare.
It's uncommon too. It's not even rare.
No, it's legendary. That's your legendary.
Yeah,
the uncommon is right
that's
down
more
there.
rare than the gold mask. Or wait, yeah.
No. The gold hat up top was the legendary that you were looking at.
Okay.
This one is the uncommon, but it's still a first row pet. On this list.
If you're in that first column, well, really any odd pool pets, but that first column there on that infograph, you're doing spectacular.
There you
so
go.
Here's a little
very good rare
fun nugget on rare cards. The highest roll you can get is a double mythic on those.
What did that one have?
That was 4 stars.
But you can get double mythics on rare cards.
Yeah. I have at least 1 or 2 of them.
I have an old turtle, OG old turtle, double mythic, ready for war, combat. So
you were able to hit on a couple of those double mythic rares, Grayson, too?
I did. Well, or maybe not a double mythic, but at least 1 mythic.
1 mythic bonus. Yeah, those are really hard to come by.
Yeah. That's a burner.
If you get that Black Highlands Whelp today.
Yeah, let's get it.
He's got odd pool vibes so far, so let's see.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm rooting for you, Grady. I'm rooting for you, dude. Let's get it.
Man.
I would be so stoked if you got it, bro.
So coming back to this. So what is the difference between we got a gold hat Kadari.
I sent you the updated list.
And then a gold mask Kadari. I had mine as a golden hat, right?
You got both.
You got both tonight.
You got both.
What does that mean?
It means you got 2 different NFTs.
2 different NFTs.
Oh. You mean between the legendary one that I got and then
the uncommon? Yeah, so they're different NFTs. You got 1 of each. The legendary tier odd pool that you got is the gold hat Kadori, and that is extremely, extremely rare. And the other one that you got, the gold mask, that's extremely rare too. But that gold hat is, if you can get into the legendary or mythic tier odd pools, you're in a very exclusive club.
And you got a mythic roll on it too. Those don't typically have a ton of high rolls on them.
I got the only legendary odd pool I have is a bloater, but it has mythic combat. I think we talked about it before.
Okay. Yeah, that bloater. That was crazy. What about the snail with the skeleton on its back? I have that one.
Death snail.
I have
big deal.
I have a mythic, rare mythic death snail with the intergrowth background that I hatched.
Okay.
It's like my
Brady gets focused. That's right, Levi. It's like laser focus.
He's like, hatch the eggs. I want to see
your freaking transcendent. Getting a hero with a transcendent ability.
It is laser focus. You have to be on your game, and it's a ton of luck and RNG. But when you get pools of advanced stat heroes and elite stat heroes after summoning for those abilities and stuff, it gets a little easier because you'll have a large pool. A lot of the matches you'll be looking for, you'll have.
Right. I'll have them.
Yeah.
And as we saw, how many elites did I have? Like 30?
Yeah, that's crazy. You had to have summoned probably 150, 200 times easy, right?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
But I'm realizing the cheat code, man. You just find the ones that you
keep saying that it won't be a cheat code anymore, man.
I know, right?
No, but that's
use those Gaia tiers. That's my thing. You got to use the Gaia tears.
Level, use the Gaia tears.
Always use the Gaia tears when you can.
Hey, you've used a stone on every one of those summons?
Every single one.
Man, you're a G, Grady.
Yeah.
You don't summon.
Actually, there was one that I forgot, and it was going. I was like, no, transaction fail.
There's probably a bunch of swole ass basics at the tavern right now. I'm sure, right?
No, he puts them to work, man. He's got
I haven't sold anything in.
Well, they're tough. They're tough basics. Then
I sold 0.
Yeah,
there we go.
There you go. Rare goldsmithing.
Yeah, stag baby.
I thought it was a fairling at first.
You thought what?
I thought it was a fairling. So there's a white one that's not odd, but it's still.
It only comes
rare.
in legendary, though.
Yeah.
Man, I wonder how it's going to shake out with combat and pets.
Yep. I want to see. I want to know if they're going to be visually engaged and if they have stats that you can, that they have specific attacks with the pets.
I think it'll be a preset. I think the pets will be pre-programmed. It won't be like whatever pet you have. I think will go in there and it will have a pre-programmed set of whatever abilities and stuff when it goes in there that buffs your hero, and it'll just help protect you and deal damage. I think.
Okay. Well, this is my last gray egg right here, baby.
Oh, and then we onto the blue ones.
And onto the blue.
Snowman dropped in Crystalville. That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it did?
You got the first gold hat Kadori to drop in Crystalville.
Yeah, that's true. Number 1 in Crystalville.
Yeah.
Wow.
And probably number 1 on the gold mask Kadori too.
No, you know what's funny though is I got the crystal hat Kadori yesterday, and it was the first one on Crystalville. So I got the crystal hat, and you got the gold hat.
Like, how do you guys know that stuff though?
Because we're in this
analytics. I look at it every single day.
They are in it.
You just
you can watch
all of that is here at dfking.co.
I do a bunch of stuff for pets.
No, you can. So they look at the in Discord the pet sales and pet hatchery. You can see every single one that hatches, and it shows you the rules.
You can go scroll back in it and look to see what's been hatched. Yeah.
So I know what you've been up to, Grady. I know.
Right, and you'll see that I haven't sold a single damn thing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right, there's
regular dragonfly.
There's a gold one that's an odd pull though. So
yeah, there's a gold one.
Okay.
You ever see a gold dragonfly?
When you're done hatching, go back to that and hit the pool and just see if you got any odd pulls. That's the easiest way to do it if you're going to hatch a bunch of eggs.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds
just
good.
Don't make a mistake on an odd pull, so always go do that.
So do you have a favorite pet, Grady?
Probably my Leviathan triple mythic Leviathan.
It's sick.
Yeah.
It's
and that was like the one at the time that I wanted the most, and when I hit it, I was like, oh shit.
Yep.
I've got a billion of these guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Strugglers?
They're probably good.
No, that's a Basilisk kid.
Oh, Basilisk kid. Sorry, I'm blind, man.
Josh, pull the bag off your head. What are you doing?
Just tell me what it is.
Get some Windex for the screen.
That's true.
No,
oh, man. Yeah. So, how will pets play into combat? How is all this going to shake together?
Listen,
I think it's going to be so. Go ahead.
There's a ton of speculating on what these pet bonuses are going to do, but what I can tell they're going to do already is possibly XP bonuses for all these other activities that are on the roadmap. But maybe there's some other sort of utility too. I can't wait for some more nuggets. Hop into PvP discussion in Discord because Second Best Dad's always in there. Try to get some stuff out of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you guys update me with all the PvP talk that's been happening.
Oh man.
I'm gonna have to send you some files.
It's too late to drink coffee.
Yeah. Listen.
What are some of the nuggets that?
All right. One of my favorites that I saw was actually just an infographic from Second Best Dad where it shows one hero who's got a sword, and it can only affect. And I mean, obviously, we don't know if this is legit yet, but he's got a sword, and it can only hit one of the opponents. Then it shows a dragoon with a spear, and it looks like his range maybe 2 opponents. And then the third one is an archer, and it's got all 3 opponents lit up. I actually have that image in my little tweets.
I'll send you some nuggets you can go through later.
Okay. Well, is there anything that stood out from what Workhorse said? Wasn't Workhorse in there dropping some and also
yes, there's a ton of stuff he was talking about. So these double subclasses are going to be legit too. Like if you could get like a Dark Knight, or just the same class as subclass. Look through your stuff, Grady, because apparently that'll be the bee's knees too.
Yeah, let me share.
Have a special move or a special ability.
I'm looking at some stuff right now.
There's a golden goose that I have 2 of them and I love them. So I don't know if
those
they're
are really rare.
The golden goose.
But green goose, is that a burnable one?
Yeah, it's burner.
Okay.
The only other one is an odd pool blue goose, or the what is it? The crystal goose or whatever it's called. Or it's blue, right?
Blue.
It's
blue.
Green.
Just blue.
Yeah. Okay.
Grady, can I share my screen real quick?
Yeah. Here.
All right.
Yeah, do it here. I'll
look at the stuff I'm starting to send you, Grady. maybe on your own time, but
okay. Let's see. Did you share Starbuck? Okay, add to stream. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So it kind of tells you those players' ranges where we know that a dragoon's going to have a spear, or at least it looks like it could. So it's possible that maybe you can select which player you're going to hit. Then you've got your single sword that looks like maybe it can hit 1 hero, and then you've got your archer, where that reminds me of Fight Club, where your archer can hit even the person in the back row with a full draw. So they've got a little bit of a tease there of how different those not only the heroes are going to play, but also the weapons that you select with them may play too.
Okay. Yeah. Fun. Okay, somebody asked, what do you guys think of the first year anniversary cake tokens?
And I kind of I think it's awesome, and I'm gonna win a Gen 0 from my 2 because I thought you could only get 2, and I was like, I'm not gonna summons a whole bunch when it's a premium to summons. For some reason, I had it in my head that you could only get 2 pieces of cake no matter how many summons you did.
I thought it was just 1.
Yeah, well, some people thought that too. So when I come to find out that you could have got 1 for each summons,
I didn't know that.
I missed.
I thought that too, but that's simply because these 2 guys told me that. So thanks, guys.
Starbuck just throwing people under the bus, man.
Well, and that's kind of what it seemed like was said.
I'm sending you a song, Starbuck. I'm sending you a song.
In an AMA, that's what it sounded like. They actually said it'd be 1 per, but yeah, then boom, I claimed 68 in one account, and then I had 5 others to claim.
So you have 70 something cakes. You got lots of cake, huh?
Wow, got some cake, baby.
Yeah, dude, I was ready to summons too, and I had a whole bunch of matches set up, and the summons I did do over there were both Dread Knight attempts for elite Dread Knights, and I got rugged hard.
I got my first Dread Knight summon during that time from a Sage and Dragoon. My first one, and so but it was common. I was like, damn it. But yeah, the increase of rarity on those made it worth paying the extra crystal, I think.
Listen, I used a rare and rare, both elite, so I was going for a double elite Dread Knight, and I got a uncommon pirate with wings, man. Okay. So, yeah. It was a bummer, but it's all good. What'd you get there? Nothing?
A blub. Uncommon 1-star blub.
Was it teal?
No.
Like I said, check at the end for the
yeah. We can go check after all this. So Levi, no way. I'm not doing that here. I'm missing a lot of these chats. Yeah, get that cake, baby.
Get that cake for sure. Check out
my second armored turtle here tonight.
Put him on the front line.
Yeah, baby. All right, we got to get a mythic. Come on.
Mythic vibes. Let's go.
Got to do it. Yeah, it was so funny because I had gone all that time not gotten a mythic in the summons, and I said that on the last stream, and then my very first summon after I ended the stream was a mythic. Bam.
That's the way it works sometimes. That's nice. They look so awesome when you hatch them too or spawn them.
Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on, blue egg.
First mythic right here.
Oh, man. I'm so exhausted. I'm going to sleep hard. How are you guys doing on fantasy football?
Yeah, I'm kicking my brother and cousin's ass. That's what I'm doing.
Can we let Mosh back in? I think he's backstage.
Oh, really?
Oh, he's not here? Damn, I was hoping he was here. That's a navy or violet blood. That's odd pool.
Yeah, that's odd pool.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good one.
Yep.
That's a good one. That's a keeper.
How odd is it? Okay, Mosh coming. Sorry, Mosh.
I heard all the shit talking.
Okay, good.
I can still hear back there.
Blow me, bro.
Yeah, those navy blubs are the rarest of the odd pool blubs.
I couldn't tell which it was, but if it is the navy, yeah, more rare than the violet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, and that was just a common.
Common odd pool itself for like, I mean.
Oh, I love
Demon
this one.
fish. I love
it's
that.
a rare variant. It's not odd pool, but it's a cool fish. Okay,
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I love the demon fish. I got a mythic combat one.
So how is this fish going to help woodworking?
Yeah, well,
bring you driftwood for some porch rockers or something. You know what I mean?
Oh. Yeah, so I almost started a fantasy football website years ago.
Should have.
And it was going to be like the best. I was trying to normalize a better scoring system. And then they made it illegal in Missouri. So.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Now it's legal again.
Missouri's forward thinking now. With a bunch of stuff.
All right. Is this a burner?
Burner.
All right.
All right. Let's see what hasn't hatched in a while. I watched the market. So if it's a mythic, it's probably going to be.
I want to look up something. I want to look up. Have you looked to see how many elite legendary dragoons are in the game?
No. Tell me.
I'm gonna do it for you right now.
How many elites total are in the game?
Well, it's difficult because there's so many tainted heroes out there, so you have to manually go and do it. And it's been a while since I've done it, and I'm sure it's exploded over the last couple days. I've so many people DM'd me and said, "Man, I had tried for my first this or that." I had just like inundated with DMs.
Yeah.
Of people kicking butt and doing their first elite mutation, first advanced mutation. So I'm sure there's a lot more now. But
and I've added 30.
I know you have, but that way for sure.
Now I did buy a few of those. Now that I think of it, like because I saw a few of them for sale that were pretty reasonably priced.
Yeah, you got to jump on it. You really, not everybody knows of all these resources to go look through and filter through all the heroes. They're just searching through the tavern and selecting an ID and going to
a lot of nuggets confirmed some stuff. A lot of people talking about it now. I think it's going to be a total different show with the
Is that
advanced stats and people wanting them, and I think you're going to have to start making them again from basics all the way up. You used to be able to have fun just poach an advanced class to go for that elite class with them.
Well, I'll tell you this right now, right off
that
the
was regular.
Grady.
Yeah,
that's the only active one elite stat dragoon in the game.
really,
it's the only elite in the active legendary. Yeah,
Great. Hey, that's big news, bro. That's dope.
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah, there's another Elite 2 active 2, but I don't even know if it's real. It probably is, but it's a Dragoon monk.
We got a good question here. It says, do you guys think that do you think it'll be beneficial to match the hero's background and element with the pet? So essentially your pair will be stronger if both have earth and forest, etc.
We don't know if that's going to be true or not, but what they did say is you can equip any element hero to any element pet. So we could speculate further and say that if you did match them up, maybe you do get a bonus because they did not say that. But
yeah, that was one of my questions. Is do you think you'd want to equip for your deficiency, or do you think you'd want to equip the same? So like fire and fire, or fire and water to combat against fire.
Though.
So there's 3 elites. I don't know if the other 2 are real, but there's 3 legendary elite dragoons. We know yours is real. Yours has a summons. There's there's another one in active 2 and elite 2. Somebody has a
tell me the ancestors numbers. Go for it.
It's Crystal Veil 13608.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 1, 3 what? 608.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, that one does not look real.
So that one's
number 2, Gen 0, fake.
So the active 2 one's not real. Okay, let's go to the one that's in passive. It's Sarandel 255319.
255319.
Here's just a friendly warning for everybody trying to do this now. Don't cut the corners. Don't not check the hero ancestry.
All right, that one's real.
It's not cleaned up right now, so you have to do your due diligence when you're doing this stuff if you want to really have that trophy. Oh my God, that is
that is top.
That's
rare.
Rarest
That's
triple mythic. It's first off, it's the best tentacular in the game.
Is that triple mythic too?
Background.
Triple mythic Volmyra.
It's the best tentacular in the game.
And what makes it the best?
And the rarest background. Number 1, you've got triple mythic, first of all.
It doesn't get that roll, like ever.
Yeah, and then number 2, it's Volmyra Ruins. It's the highest exalted image.
Those are priced out at like 20,000.
Yeah, not to mention it kind of looks like it's in a fish tank, so that's kind of cool too. You know,
that's incredible.
That's that's money. So
you're on a hell of a run.
I don't know. Maybe we stop there. Maybe that's a wrap.
Hell of a run, dude. Wow. Those 3, those 2 specifically.
Give me the rest of your eggs, Grady. It's not fair.
That's wild.
And you got one of only 2 elite dragoons and legendary dragoons in the game.
Yeah, the chat's blowing up.
Grady,
it is.
That's fire.
Hold up, Grady. I'm sorry. I'm so stoked when people start winning. Your PvP game leveled up. Your pet game is leveling up.
Yeah,
you're on your way, pal. This is some really top-notch
fire.
Stuff. I want to congratulate you because I want you to take a moment. That card right there is so. There's only mythics and legendaries. There's only like 44 total that have the mythic background in the entire game.
And that's a triple mythic.
To top it all off, it's a triple mythic. So it's best in class for tentaculars too. Best roll out of all of them in the game. And there's probably only like 50 something tentaculars in the game.
Yeah, so think about this. So here's the other thing for Tentorture. I'll read it to you. It says, rarely do they receive love or affection in these facilities. So when they are rehomed to a loving companion, the tentaculars show their appreciation by showering their owner with kisses. I mean, doesn't get much better than a romantic 10 torturer.
Yeah, for real. Just in time for Halloween and Valentine's.
Oh, I'm so jealous of that card. That's so tight. So cool.
So that's like better than all my mythics too. Would you say?
After this stream, hit me in the DMs. Let's make a deal.
No, hey, Grady, don't
listen. It's the last mythic background I need. I'm serious. What do you want, Grady?
He's dead serious.
Grady,
it's like that scene from Big Bang Theory when what's her name? Penny gets Spock's DNA on a napkin, and then Sheldon comes back and he's like, and he tries to like compensate her with the gift, and he gives her all the gifts because whatever it is not enough. We'd have to unload our rosters to get that.
No, he's lying. I got
Grady, congratulations. Keep it. Don't listen to these idiots.
I didn't say get rid of it. You moron.
No, Mosh is trying to buy it up.
No,
I want you to keep that, but I want you to know that out of all the pets that I saw that you had there, you've hatched your 2 very best pets tonight.
Yeah.
Wow.
For sure.
That's in your top 2 right there. That and the gold hat Kadori. Those are your top 2 pets. I saw your other pets.
Wow.
Yeah. So the way
that's not saying anything bad about your other pets. Right. You got some super dope pets. Those are incredible.
Mosh, tell him your conspiracy theory for what you think those exalted backgrounds will mean.
I'll probably get some flack on this, but listen,
I start it with speculating and end it with speculating. That's safe.
Speculating.
Safe word.
I like that purple.
All right. But I really believe that those odd pool backgrounds are going to be keys to certain areas of the map. And in those certain areas, you'll only be able to do whatever quests, tourneys, or whatever they're having in those areas. If you have a pet with that background equipped, you'll only be able to journey in that area. Now, that's 100% speculation, but how cool would that be?
But that's our jam too, is speculating. I got a few of those, a mythic.
I'm not the only one that's I've ran into dozens of other people, and I didn't bring it up. They're speculating the same thing, and a lot of them are OG gamers that have been gaming for 20 years, and just about everything. So, I think that would make perfect sense. And how cool would that be, really?
Dude, I didn't want to go to bed jealous, but I'm gonna tonight. Congratulations, Grady, again.
Yeah, congratulations.
They're beautiful, man.
Amazing.
Yeah, so cool, man. So very cool.
So freaking cool.
Yeah, I can't believe you got that
on air. I love
it. You got some
great television.
Great
television.
Nobody today or even in the last month has seen that gold hat Kadori hatch. And that's the first time I've seen that.
And the stream, because I
that
think
looks
it's
cool. That one looks
legendary
gold,
in its own right.
Grady, if you don't go on to Twitter and stun a little bit with some screenshots of these, I'm gonna make you send me screenshots, and I'm gonna stun for you.
I'll retweet and gas your stuff up too. Seriously.
Yeah, I'll have to tweet that one out and tag it.
Those are so cool.
Yeah, man. So 10 Tickler, I don't even think I've seen that before.
You're looking for the violet one of those. If it's purple, it's an odd pool.
Okay.
Listen, I sent to pasture a couple violet hoglings and a couple other ones, and I knew I did it after I did it. So I checked crazy style, and I just know by looking at them because I've done it too much. You know?
So I've got Levi. I've got a mythic ninja fisher. I've also got a legendary thief, perilous journey, level 16.
Whoa,
monster! Like his stats are nuts.
Yeah, that's the other thing that people are probably going to want to attach to are those perilous journeys.
Yeah,
because you level those up. You know,
and you win land.
Do
you have land?
No land.
What are you sleeping on?
Yeah, we need land.
Zero route instead.
That's the route to go. You get the Gen Zeros, you'll get your land.
The moon is real close to Grady's house. The moon is real close to Grady's house.
There it is.
There it is.
Oh, Listen,
right.
I'm not saying it's because the Mythic Squad is here with you.
No, it's not triple. It's got a rare fishing, mythic tailoring, mythic combat. That's the rarest type of crafting you can have in the game, and it's Leviathan. You got to read the back. I love the story on this one.
Okay,
I'll read
I
it.
do have that
Josh
other
can't see
Leviathan
it.
with the triple mythic.
Yeah,
I like the way this one looks. I don't know. I like this.
I got a red one. Yeah.
So it says the most majestic of beings have humble of the most majestic of beings have humble of beginnings, says an old Ruthenian scholar. Leviathan offspring seemingly come from the minds of their parents as they shift to the soil and shift into a new form. What precisely transforms dirt into life is one of the greatest mysteries in the world of Gaia. To witness such a creation is an incredibly rare a display of cosmic and chaotic energy in such synchronized harmony, but to befriend one, that is most unexpected.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite pets. Is the Leviathan.
Mine too.
Hey, Grady, I'm not saying it's because the Mythic Squad's on here, but I'm saying it's because the Mythic Squad's on here, bro. Okay.
Hard to say there was no correlation.
No, but everybody's gonna hatch in the witching hour now. It's gonna be crowded.
Yeah, I know. There goes our secret sauce.
I'm definitely not hatching tonight.
But that other
too many.
A1A.
So the octopus one, legendary
Hydra,
way better than this, right?
Well, so I mean it depends. It depends. So
no, it is.
That one's the way rarer, but actual XP growth when you're using it in game. If you're attaching it to a
first
hero.
of all, we don't know what those backgrounds will do.
Oh, right, yeah.
But that's a triple mythic legendary, so you can get some crazy buffs on that anyways. Plus, it's something to be said when it's best of class. Like out of everyone in the game, that's the very way and not only that, it has the rarest background. So it's way up there. It's an incredible pet.
Yeah, that's
the background of that Leviathan I just did isn't.
No, it's just force.
Okay.
Yeah, incredible night, dude. I'm so stoked.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, wild.
How many hatches do you think we've done so far? 20, 25?
He's done like 30.
Oh, no.
40.
We're almost
40,
done, guys.
50.
Like we have hatched a shit ton. I can see how many I have left, but
I want something I don't know. I wonder if there's overlap in the legendary XP bonus versus the mythic, or is the top of legendary XP bonus 70, or is it possible that a legendary might have more, just if there's some overlap in that range?
Yeah, I think there could be. I think you're absolutely right. I think that maybe legendary goes like tops out at 80 or something, for example, and mythics can go as low as 70
to 100 or 70
don't sleep on those legendary pets.
Well,
legendary is cheap too.
We know mythics.
Get them.
We know mythics
200 something.
We know mythics top out at 90% XP boost. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we can go ahead and scale it back from there.
What do you mean by 90%?
So they said it would be a 90% XP boost to the hero that it's attached to while questing for that.
So say you get 200 XP, you get 380 XP.
Really?
Yeah. So, and did I mention you can still stam pot too? You can still stam pot.
That is nuts.
Yeah, you'll see heroes reaching 25, 30, 40, level 40 pretty quick if they're stam potting with triple mythics, I think.
So if you're holding a bunch of mythic heroes but you don't have mythic pets, then some of the people who have maybe dope rare heroes but have dope mythic pets, they're going to be leveling their stuff pretty hardcore.
How much XP is a level 20?
Last time. Make you rethink it a little bit.
Grady?
Yeah, somebody said today to go from like level 20 to level 21, is it 65,000?
Yeah.
Which takes months.
Yeah,
months.
Yeah. 65,000 XP to get into level.
How would you like to cut that in half? Or cut a month off of that questing or something like that.
Or make it 3 times as fast. Who knows?
Yeah. Well,
but just think about it. Like, it's still going to be months.
Still going to be a long time.
Getting to level 100.
Right. And we're only talking about the first piece of equipment. Imagine how much more it's going to be where you put on some freaking boots that give you agility or some, you know, a jacket that, you know, whatever, golden,
or like an
golden
old
fleece.
hat that gives you extra experience too. We don't know what the crafted items are going to do for us too. Maybe they have their own added bonuses. We could speculate hard and long about it on this stream right now, but I think.
Are you going to craft and are you going to get a roll on that craft too? You know what I mean? Like, who knows what you can do? And will the mythic crafting give you a higher percent chance at better equipment? I mean, there's so many.
That's why I think these pets are like the tool of tools, right? I think they're the piece of equipment that will onboard you to all these other crafts and combat and woodcrafting and armor smithing and goldsmithing, right? And I think they might be the piece of equipment that add bonuses because of their rarity and stuff. But maybe the equipment itself and the armor itself might have its own bonuses too.
Hey,
I don't know. We're too early on here, but
Levi just gave us his crypto name, by the way. So if we see Leviathan Olsen, we'll know exactly who that really
is. Snipe in the chat.
The Leviathan.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
All right, so look at this one before you throw it away.
Okay.
There's one that looks exactly like it, but it's got googly eyes. Like the spork from Toy Story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got googly eyes.
That's called a silly axolotl.
Called a silly axolotl. But it still just says axolotl. It doesn't say
on here. Oh, right here.
No, that's poison. Silly is up top left, right above it.
Oh, the googly eye. Yeah.
Yeah, those are my two best friends right there.
Wow.
I love those. I got both of them. They're nice.
You have both? I didn't know that.
I have the best. Well, listen, somebody hatched a poison axolotl with the Volmera Ruins background, so that's probably the best, but I have the same role as it.
I think that was the salesman that did that.
It's a beautiful poison axolotl that he got then because it's got that mythic background and it's odd pool. It makes it even crazier.
The salesman's got some crazy stuff.
Yeah. So if you can hit odd pull with the mythic background, then you're just like hitting lightning twice in the same spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, you hit it all tonight. You seriously, you got exalted background, rare, one of the top 3 rarest pets in the game. You got a mythic, and then
I was this close to quitting DFK, like this close.
Well, you got 3 odd pulls because you got the blub, and what was the first one that he got?
You got the gold mask,
right. You got the blub
gold
too.
Hat.
Gold
hat.
And the navy blub. So you got 3 odd pulls so far.
So the odds would state I should get 1 mythic, like, or maybe 2, but probably just 1, and I should get like 5 legendaries.
Which you've gotten some ridiculous legendaries though. Okay.
Yeah, you got the legendary.
Listen,
you got the legendary of all legendaries today.
Floor legendaries go for 250, 300, 400 at times. I think they should go for more than that. I think they're undervaluing those, but these odd pools, some of these 1-star odd pools, you saw it. You can go back on the bot in Discord. They were going for 300, 400, and then they were going for 600, 500, 700, and they're just 1-stars. No like utility to be seen besides the Lone Star States star, but it's odd pool, and people are collectors, and people want them, so they're paying that much for them. So don't discount these odd pools and say there's no utility.
Here's the difference between
people that want these. Okay.
Yeah. For sure.
There's a difference between the tavern and the hatchery too. You have the hatchery has collectors and they have players that are using them for XP bonuses and combat and stuff like that. There's different buyers or a more diverse set of buyers in the marketplace.
For those NFTs as opposed to just the heroes. Or the pets themselves with the utility.
Wild. I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, the proofs in the people that I've talked to that just have pets. You know, there's a good series or a good group of people out there that just have pets.
A lot of people discount pets right now because the utility isn't rolled on them, right?
Yeah.
But I've talked to a lot of smart people here. If you just look at all the pets and you look at all the bonuses and stuff, and then you just go back over to DeFi Kingdom's documents and look at the roadmap real quick, right?
Right.
I mean, it's basically laying it out for you on these crafting bonuses and all stuff. Equipment's dropping, armor's dropping, PvP's dropping. They got combat bonuses on them. I mean, these are the set, like Josh said before, these are the second set of the NFTs they're coming out with. I'm sure there's going to be tons of utility within the ecosystem of DeFi kingdoms with these pets. And I think it's going to be an integral piece of equipment for these heroes.
Yeah, listen, the heroes, people just saw the class and rarity for the longest time. Okay, and they've been out for over a year now.
Yeah, boy.
Nice one. What is that?
It's a Toggle Kid.
Toggle Kid.
What are those chest protrusions, man? They're wild.
They're called chesticles, and you know it.
Yeah.
Chesticles.
Only on the Toggle Kid though. It's like second best dad. What's up? Or who's responsible for that one?
Yeah.
Atlas Sparta. What's going on?
Somebody was like, I like that, but what about if it had boobs?
I'm just playing.
Let's run with it.
Those look like margarita glasses from the fair, dude.
Looks like my old elementary school bus driver.
What I was saying before they started getting enamored by the Toggle Kid, you pervs.
Stage mode.
It took a very long time for people to realize what was under the hood of the hero NFTs, and we're not even, pets have been around for a fraction of the time. And it's the second set of NFTs that were dropped in DeFi kingdoms, and these devs they do things with purpose. They think ahead. Same thing happened with the subnet and Avalanche. Like I have a feeling that like creating their own subnet and all that stuff, they were getting ahead. They were extending the road. They're extending the runway. I mean, ahead of them. And these guys are. These NFTs are going to have purpose, and they're going to be super valuable. And just look at the drop rates of the rare ones.
Let's talk about the drop rates, and let's talk about how many mythic pets are in the game, as opposed to triple mythic, like the 3x3s too. Okay,
right.
We can compare these things to other things in the game, like Dread Knights or like legendary Dread Knights or like transcendent stat heroes. I still think true transcendent stat heroes are the rarest thing in the game. But these pets, guys, I see you hatching them. I see more popping, but the ratio is still not there. For the top tier, the cream of the crop, the 90% XP boost that everybody's looking for.
Well, people try to poo-poo like, oh, there's so many more heroes than pets, and that the pets will catch up. Well, the heroes aren't going to stop growing either. All right, people are going to keep summoning, and they summon more than they hatch, and so now I don't think it will catch up. I don't think that.
Now a lot of people are like reevaluating how they summons, and maybe the stables of heroes they have too, and maybe.
I'm just talking about numbers too.
I mean, you guys see the hero bot too on Discord. It's pumping. It's churning way more than Pets right now. Pets is churning, but the hero bot is king.
Oh yeah.
So,
like, look at the number. I mean, we're only on 2,915.
Yeah, there's some jewel being burned.
That just proves the point even further that these things are rare, and the drop rates are extremely rare on the cream of the crop, the top of these things. If you can get your hands on them when we're in the bottom of this right now, where the boons are probably the cheapest they're ever going to be, the graces are still probably the cheapest they're going to be because of market conditions right now.
Right.
If you wait until everything starts to go back up, you're going to regret it, because I don't think you're going to be ready for when things drop.
Yep.
Yeah, Grady, would you have summoned 190 times a $22 jewel?
Hell no. I mean, I did.
Exactly, right? So now is the time to, if you're going to use in summons or hatch or go for some good stuff, like, yeah, I mean, this is the time.
Yeah.
You're looking for the purple one on that tentacular, the violet one.
Rare combat.
Man, I don't know if I've ever seen. I must have.
Grady, we got to know. What are you going to be for Amber's Halloween party?
Oh, I know. Levi to be the gladiator again. I can't be Spartacus. And someone also said, like, shave your damn beard and hair.
Nah,
don't do that.
I'm like I'm just a mess, man.
This is a convenience look. I like it, dude. It's awesome. Don't worry about it.
I've never had my hair this long my whole entire life.
Well, I stay in my dude lane, man. This is how I roll.
Mosh's hair is actually in the middle of his back.
No,
there's so much party in the back that it's in his crack.
You guys just wish you had a full head of hair, man. That's all.
Yeah,
I already know.
Yeah, I want your
Levi
hair.
asked, what is dark summoning and why wasn't I invited? Dark summoning is where the two heroes that are doing the summoning die.
Hey, I know a buyer for this one. Mr. Zipper will scoop this up from you. Swear to God.
This?
It's
He's
a
all
penguin.
about that penguin life, man.
Okay, so I need to save this one, huh?
No, he probably won't buy it from you, but you can dangle it in front of him and tell him you got a penguin.
I love it.
I don't think he'll want that one.
Wow.
What a run, dude. I'm over here watching.
Close. We got to be, man, I guess I still have quite a few. That was closer. Wild.
Star Kid.
It's like, got a zillion of those. All right.
So when eggs get high, dig into those guys and trade them in because it didn't cost you that much right when you hatched them. That's the perks of doing this when it's low like this. Because if it goes back up, you can trade those in for something that's
just sell them for 10 jewel at $10 a jewel. Or crystal,
yeah. Man. That's when I first got in the game when, was late March when it was pumping like crazy. And I put in quite a bit, man. And then so after the crash, the FUD and the crash, and then the hack, it wrecked me almost as hard, probably close to as hard as the Terra Luna situation did.
Damn, dude.
Those combined.
That's rough.
I know, man. It's like, and that I was already a mess, like a mental basket case, but I was like still functioning.
Yeah.
You got a quest. You got a quest.
Now I'm hardly even functioning. The YouTube channel has helped me get out of bed.
Oh, yeah. That's
and
awesome.
my days, man.
I'm gonna freaking like at you all the time just to wake you up, man.
Oh man, I get so many messages.
That's good, though. That's healthy. That's healthy for your soul having those inboxes full, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I get to where I'll just like not look at my phone. Like sometimes I'm Johnny on it, like responding like crazy, and then sometimes I just like don't look at my phone.
Healthy
and
too.
I look at it and there's 100 freaking messages.
That's overwhelming, though. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
And I'm looking back at this run that you went on, just looking at the descending pets, and you did something tonight with those, man. That's really cool.
I think I'm gonna
even if I get nothing else, it was a home run of a night.
Gosh, man, that 10 torturer, man, I'm looking at is so cool. That is so cool.
I'm gonna have to get out of pets and start buying floor heroes again because Grady's taking all the good ones.
Wild.
Armored turtle,
baby.
Let's go for a merman.
I want a merman.
Or
merman.
Mythic is merman. Merman.
Somebody just hatched an unfortunate dog.
Those are beautiful. I want one so bad.
Crypto Dream did,
Yeah, it's like the clam, but instead of the little pearl, it's a pink corgi in his mouth that he spits out and catches again.
Oh.
Yeah.
I also
it's a blue dog. It's not a corgi.
Oh, blue dog. My bad. That'd be cool. It was the pink
shiny axolotl.
Yep. I want a bloater too.
That's odd pool, so there's only 6 of them. Josh got one of those too, so you're on the odd pool train tonight. So, but you can only get Merman Tom and the bloater tonight with these blues.
Dude, Grady's like me. He summons or hatches his own stuff. He'll pick and choose here and there.
Yeah.
Stuff, but
I'm just saying this
that thing's so cool, though. It's so cool.
Love you, Levi. Man. Oh, baby.
Yeah, boy.
There you go. Royal octopus.
What is that?
Closer to the floor on legendaries with the roll, but Royal octopuses are dope.
I'll tell you, you got 1, 2.
people sell these for too cheap. They still hold that XP bonus value that's like been confirmed. So I would just hold all legis.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've got so many heroes, like awesome heroes too.
Yeah.
I need all the pets I can get.
This one's nice. I like the Warloctopus too. That's a cool name. Come on now.
Yeah.
I think you have either 3 or 4 legis and 1 mythic so far.
Yeah, I've at least gotten 4, maybe 5 legendaries.
That one's shiny too.
Yeah. And yeah.
What was the last one?
He got that Toggle Kid with the
oh, okay. Toggle Kid, Warloctopus, 10 Torturer.
You got a gold hat.
That 10 Torturer though, man. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Perfect.
Instantly, like in the
background.
Listen, that's probably in the top 20 coolest cards in the game. Yeah. I would say it like that to you.
That is freaking awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad you got it. Honestly, I really am.
Yeah, we could say we saw it hatch.
Yeah, you were on with me, coaching me. You were working.
I basically pressed the button, so
your mojo was worked. Your presence.
Snail,
baby.
That was all you, dude.
Snail.
Just we've speculated on intrinsic perks for like some of these pets and stuff, just because it's fun to speculate, right?
Yeah.
Starbuck thinks that the snails have like a healing ability because of their lore, right, Jay?
Mm-hmm. I do. I mean, but they said, don't read into it too much. But like a lot of the stuff they said, don't read into. Why not?
Somebody told me not to read into stat abilities and pets.
Yeah, exactly. You should remember. I was posting something on Twitter. I was like, yeah, I've got this transcendent elite ninja. They're like, yeah, but it's a common. Why would you keep it? I'm like, what? Okay, bud.
That's why I love helping educate everybody that's in this game, because the more you know, the better you grow, and the more you grow, and it's healthy for this game too. So you don't want people to like stutter out and dead end with their NFTs because they don't know what they're doing. You want them to know what they're doing.
Yeah,
it's good for the ecosystem.
That's right.
And I've had people DM me and be like, "Dude, stop giving all the secrets out." And I'm like, "Yo,
I have to.
like
I have to. I'm like, look. Yeah, I mean, we got to share the love. We got to share the alpha.
There's plenty of people that are probably
if we don't do it now, somebody's going to do it later. It's going to happen either way. Right. So either it's us and we like know what the message is and we can believe in it, or we can, have to hop on somebody else
to all go all the way and die. Yeah.
Listen, the proof's in the pudding. People. Yeah, you're right, Grady. You're 100% right. But as soon as the PvP and stuff alpha came out, look at how the ecosystem's churning. I mean, it's so healthy for the ecosystem. Yeah. And then the pets, all the Crystal Veil hatchery opening up, and it's just smashing right now too.
Yeah.
So I think it's just the more you share about those advanced abilities, the more you share about pets and what their potential abilities and or buffs and stuff like that will be, it's good for the game. It's good for the game.
It is, and it's like been such a game changer summoning when
it's more fun.
You're not stuck to hoping to get the rarity and the class. Now there's this whole world of abilities opened up.
Well,
so many levels to it.
Don't get me wrong, rarity is important, and it's there for a reason too. But they're inherently harder to get advanced abilities on because there's less of them to pull from, and that's how you get higher % chances to get those types of heroes. So they're much more difficult to get. I mean, look at your legendary Dragoon. It's one of 2 real ones, elite skilled in the entire game. Okay,
that's so crazy.
And there's 300,000 plus heroes. You can't. I mean, the fact that didn't accidentally happen is pretty amazing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what blows me away when you told us you had 900 something heroes. Just shy of 1,000 the other day.
Yeah,
and you didn't accidentally get an elite. That just tells you if you're not aiming for it.
I know, right? That it tells you, because I had done.
It's hard to do too.
I definitely bought probably 60% of those, but that's still like 400 freaking summons I've done. And I never got an elite anything.
Yeah. Well, even the fact that you bought 400 of those and you didn't get somebody else's accidental elite or somebody that just shows you how little people were actually mutating genes. I mean, we've been mutating genes since Mr. Zipper put out his very first article, you know, 6 months, 7 months ago or something like that. Maybe even longer. I don't know.
He's the original alpha spitter too.
He is, absolutely.
Zipper is the original alpha
How about
spitter.
getting Mr. Zipper on the channel? We need
That'd be awesome.
You got the poll, apparently.
Oh, and you know, Mr. Zipper was one of the first guys I connected with because I was always competing for the contest, and then I was like one of the fastest growing wallets, you know, in April in the game, and he did those weekly write-ups, you know. He did the whale watch, and I was like always on the whale watch, and I was like, wow, I'm called a whale now. I've never been.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, I got some more boobies or testicles here.
Testicles.
Don't let them corrupt you, Grady. It's Togwa kid.
I mean, what else are they? It's gotta be, right? I don't ever remember seeing a duck by my house with.
Hey, it's part of their customary wardrobe. I don't know, man.
It's like a stool with the missing foot. I don't.
So okay, so there's only 43 transcendent heroes. Did you say total?
42.
Yeah, unless O'Cool or Ben Friend did another one overnight. I know Ben Friend got another transcendent the other day.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he did. With 6 summons too. So
wow,
holy smokes!
Or 3 summons and maybe. I don't know. It has multiple summons, but yeah, it was sick. It was super tight.
Dang. Yeah. So what happens if you summon 2 transcendents and they hit together?
Then you have a 60 or 70% chance to pass on the transcendent.
Yeah,
we don't know.
So if somebody summons a transcendent Dread Knight, I'm saying hold it, don't use it yet, because you don't know if there's going to be a new down the line
exalted,
exalted class.
Absolutely.
There'll be another.
You do know there is going to be another.
My biggest search right now, or what I'm on the hunt for, doesn't even exist. This is Zipper head. What?
Give me a day or two on that. I'm hunting for that too. I know exactly.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. So, Mr. Zipper, in that PVCP discussion, I had asked, you know, is there any of the stats unknown that are transcendent? And he looked it up, and there's none.
None.
Yeah, 0 in the game.
So I've never seen an elite. Also,
there's not an elite either that I could find.
Dude, I never ever of all the freaking summons I've done this whole entire weekend. I've done 180 or 170 some summons. Yeah. 0. Do I even see a percentage chance for this?
Boom. There's your 5th.
Or octopus. You know, they always hit when you're just like looking at something else.
Yeah, we need to not look at it.
What were you saying?
I was
on the edge of my stool listening to you. What were you saying?
Like the stats unknown, I never even see a percentage chance for the stats unknown 2.
Scroll down.
Even hit like 0.0 something percent.
Yeah. Well, you got to match up this.
You got to match them up just like everything else.
In DF King or KING.co, you can go and look for matches for your stats unknown. Put them in down there. You can find them out there, but it's really difficult to get those to match up with your other skills, you know, and get mutations in both.
Yeah. It never happens on the 2. Like on the 1, I've got several.
Mm-hmm.
On the 2, man, never happens.
Yeah.
Didn't you get a stats unknown advanced recently?
Oh, I have several of those for the 1. Stats unknown 1.
Yeah, I have several of those.
2, no way. Not even. I don't even ever see it as a percentage chance to even get.
So
I bought a Dark Knight today just because it had stats unknown that are advanced. That's
Grady on my Transcendent Dragoon. It has advanced 4 and stats unknown 1, and in the recessive of the stats unknown 2, it has an advanced 1. So it has a 9.5% chance to get an advanced stat and the stats unknown too. That thing is got stuff sprinkled all over it, man. That's a really cool thing.
Wow. Okay.
Would you get there? Dragonfly?
Looks like a burner.
Yeah, it's not gold.
What other insects?
Levi, I'm going bald too,
pets?
man. My hair's falling out. It's crazy.
You think they'll have spiders if they have dragonflies?
Spiders.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Tarantula.
Okay, now we're almost done. I think there's only like
Tarantula.
A tarantula.
And then so I'm gonna have a ton to burn.
Yeah, you'll have another video to do with all the burn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Send them to pasture.
11, 12, 13, 14.
Sounds more peaceful. Don't kill them.
Okay, so far we're at least at 46 to burn.
It's not bad,
and
considering
that's not
those
counting the uncommons and
who knows? Check the odd pull at the end again.
Yeah, there's 47. Yeah.
He's gonna keep saying it because he's thrown away odd pulls before.
I bet. Oh,
listen,
really?
I want
at the very beginning. I
shouldn't say it because it makes all my odd pull collection more valuable if you keep burning them. But it would suck.
Right.
It sucks. I felt it. It sucks. Don't do it.
So you've done it. You've done it before.
Yeah, a couple of violet hoglins got canned. Ugh, they're just so.
What does the Mythic combat do? My leaked, any leaked details yet?
Say what now?
Mythic. What does the Mythic combat do?
We don't know. We don't know what the rolls on the pets are going to do yet, other than that, they got one says combat, one says woodcrafting.
What we do know though is that the XP buff could be 70 to 90%. So if you just take that and go into the combat and other stuff, you can expect a buff on that as well. So I mean, if you're going to get any sort of buff in combat,
speculate a buff on that as well.
Yeah, PvP. I mean, I'm going to be ready. Like I have,
all right.
60
and I want to go full circle again back to this. Like, I've been in this game for a long time too. I was up in these chat rooms long before I had like a bunch of nice heroes and pets. But these pets, we've been told for so long that rarity over everything, right? And I agree with the rarity, but don't sleep on some of these heroes that have been built. Some of these common, uncommon, and rare heroes that have the ability stats we're looking for, the subclasses that align with class that help for overall growth anyways. The game has been changed with the confirmation on the rarity on these pets and the XP boost to these attached heroes, okay? The game is different than it was before. The mythics and everybody loves the bonuses on every 5 levels leveling up. But you're going to be able to close the gap because there's going to be more common cards than mythic cards. You're going to be able to get closer with these common cards than you ever thought before.
Okay.
These pet bonuses came into play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that doesn't mean a mythic transcendent loses any value. It's like that old saying.
No.
A 9mm hollow point exit is equivalent to a 45, but a 45 hollow point doesn't get any smaller.
Yeah. Well, that's still obvious, okay? Obviously, you want to get the transcendent mythic dread knight, but if you don't sleep on your hero. You're still going to be leveling them up pretty good with these pets, okay?
Yep.
Don't discount it because it's not purple. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and especially right now, getting ahead on the leveling.
Yeah.
The first mover advantage is so key because it takes, even with a mythic awesome pet, it's going to still take forever to catch up.
But maybe it takes years instead of decades now with a pet.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Well, I'm right in the middle of setting up my waifu, so I'm hoping Carlo can help me with that. I'm whitelisted until tomorrow, but as soon as tomorrow hits, boom, eats in my wallet. Let's do it.
Okay, so tomorrow, did he have to mint 5? He'll only mint a max of 5 per day.
There's some on there. Okay. Over today.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I could help you. Pretty easy to get.
I will take you up on that.
Yeah,
you and Zabu.
Like we could knock that out pretty quick, actually.
Nice. I probably need help with that.
I mean, I'm a dumbass when it comes to that kind of thing, and I figured it out in 45 minutes. Now I can do it in just a couple minutes.
I will take you up on that. Past 9 p.m. Pacific.
We could even do it right now. I mean,
well,
easy.
I'm whitelisted till tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll have to have in the same wallet your heroes are in that you want the bot to work on. You'll also you access it through the Polygon Matic chain. So you need some Matic on there, and you buy the NFT with Ethereum on the Matic chain. So you'll have to send, like, you can go onto FTX or crypto.com or whatever, send some Matic. Then you go to QuickSwap if you're familiar with QuickSwap. Are you familiar with QuickSwap?
No.
And Matic? Okay. So are you familiar with CoinGecko?
No.
I've never. Okay. Do you get crypto off of it?
Well, so on CoinGecko, this is just a safe spot. Like, for example, you just search QuickSwap. Okay. And
it's a DEX.
Yeah. And so then when you're here, you can just boom, go to the exchange. Okay. And so that way you're not going to the wrong website. That's the good thing about CoinGecko. So once you're on QuickSwap, so you have to send you send the Matic to add the Matic network.
Right.
You just come to settings and networks, and you'll add Polygon network. And now with the upgrade of the MetaMask wallet, you can just add it instead of having to do put in all that BS in the networks.
Yeah,
like when you click
the URLs and all that stuff.
You're having to do all this.
Yeah.
Okay. You can just come to networks and click Matic, and it'll add it for you.
User friendly. Awesome. I love it.
Okay. Yeah. Or you can even, like, a lot of times if I'm messing with a network, like Synapse will also add it for you.
Okay.
Like, let's say I want to add one of these networks, Doge chain or something, right? It'll literally add the network for you. So you don't have to put all this crap in.
Okay.
Nice.
Which is nice. And you just approve.
I'm going to take you up on that. I'll message you tomorrow.
Yeah. And then send Matic there to that wallet. That's your gas fee. And that's also, you're going to need to send enough Matic to sell into Ethereum. You buy the NFT with Ethereum on OpenSea, which all this is on his Discord. And
how much Matic do I need?
However much the
ETH is.
However much the NFT costs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so, and it's just like a smart NFT. This is like your key. Okay. And when you're here, profile, MetaMask. Okay. So, and you don't even have to set up a profile on OpenSea. It's just like, it'll link with your wallet. It's that simple. And then you'll have to come here to more and hidden. It's in the hidden folder, the NFT.
Okay. Let's see.
Easy peasy. It's so easy. Oops. And then when you're here, like, so this is where you'll buy the NFT and really just follow Discord. Like, I didn't even need his help, and I'm a dumbass. So I know you can do it for sure. And so when I bought the NFT on OpenSea, which the link to buy it is on his Discord, and it just takes you right here. Then you buy it, with Ethereum, okay, that you bought from QuickSwap, which is just like Pancake Swap. It's just like, are you familiar with any of those swaps?
Yeah, Pancake Swap. Yeah. So I have Ethereum, but it's on my crypto.com.
Okay. Now, with crypto.com, as long as you can send the Ethereum to the Polygon-matic network, you send it to the wallet, Polygon network, or you can buy Matic, send the Matic, sell it into Ethereum, but not all of it, because you still need a little bit for gas. And you can do it that way.
Okay.
Either way. I think crypto.com, you can send the Ethereum to Matic. I'm pretty sure, almost sure.
Okay.
If you already have Ethereum on crypto.com, send, okay. But you'll also need to send at least a little bit, or I could send you a Matic, you know. I could send you 0.1 Matic for your gas fees.
No, you're good.
If you want to DM me your OX. That way, because with crypto.com, you have to wait 24 hours. It's so annoying to send anything off, you know. Like the wallet, once you add the wallet to crypto.com, you can't.
It'll whitelist you for 24 again.
Yeah,
right?
for 24 hours. So if you don't want to wait, I can just send you 0.1 Matic. You can send your Ethereum, but you probably have to set that up now. Like set that up right away.
Okay.
And like prepare to send off of crypto.com. So and from his Discord, you just find the waifu listing sales. Yeah, you can just come buy. You click on it, and it will literally just take you right into OpenSea. Then you connect your wallet, which mine's already connected. And
that's easy enough to do too.
You can buy it.
Okay.
Okay, and it's going to be an amount of Ethereum.
We should stop streaming before somebody buys my 5 for tomorrow.
Right. And then once you have it there, man, easy peasy. Where is my OpenSea? Okay, you'll be on OpenSea. You won't be able to see it. Okay, from your home main screen, you have to come to hidden. You click more hidden. It only works on a computer. It won't work on your phone. None of it will. And when you click on it, then you click reveal unlockable content, and you just sign it. And if you have Windows, Mac, or this is like for a Pi, a Raspberry Pi, you have that. But I'm always Mac. I mean, and you have to do this multiple times anyways. Every time he does an update, he's got all these updates. Like this is 2.0.0.
It's like the old jailbreaks on your phone.
Yeah. And you just download them all. Okay. And then it'll zip file pops up, and you unzip it, and then you have this folder, which I have. See, all these are my running bots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have a 7th. Okay. And this is where it's a little bit tricky, is this config. But it kind of walks you through it, so you can figure it out.
Okay.
I'm sure. It's going to default to none, and it'll default to bot mode on Christoville. You can only do training or profession, one of the two. It won't do both profession and training. That's why part of the reason why I have so many different bots and accounts running. Like if I want to have some heroes running profession, like I have a ton of miners. So I max out my miners, and then all my extra miners, I just send a training quest.
Yeah, I just got my 36 miner today.
Yeah, because of 36 maxes it out. 84 maxes out your gardeners. So I have hundreds of gardeners. So, and he's updated the gas fees. You don't have to mess with that, but you can. And then jewel warning limit. Like It's no big deal. It defaults kind of high. You can lower that, but all it does is like when the bot's running, like I terminated my bot. It's just easy peasy. And then once your bot's running, like all you can do is terminate it. You can't change it while it's running. You have to close it if you want to make changes. And then, so he keeps, like you asked, I don't know if Waifu will be able to feed pets. Well, he'll probably figure it out because Carlo is always updating and improving the bot. So this config page keeps getting longer and longer and longer.
Yeah.
Including auto leveling, which I don't even do yet.
I like to control that on most of mine.
Yeah. But you can set it to auto level exactly how you want it with crystals and everything. Even specific heroes you can set.
I kind of just spin my head on a wiffle ball bat and just pick stuff, Grady.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
So like on this particular one, this is my account where I have all my level 10 plus fishers and miners and foragers. So I do minimum stamina 30 and how many heroes at a time. I always do 6 at a time, but it won't be stuck to 6 only. So if 2 heroes are ready to go, it'll still send them.
Okay.
But like with mining and gardening, he just added this. If true, and batch hero size is 2 for gardening, bot will always wait to send 2 heroes at a time to garden. And I say yes.
Yeah, because you want to get the jewel in the crystal, yeah?
Yes. But on some accounts, you might be waiting a while and that hero's not questing. Can't have that hero not questing. So if you don't have 84 gardeners.
Yeah, you got to make sure you have the right amount.
You still set it to 2, but if like the bot knows, it's a smart bot. So it knows that if there's not another gardener on your account within X number of stamina, it'll just send the 1. Unless you say true right here.
Okay.
It'll do the same with mining. You can gold mine, true or false. Like you'll be able to figure it out, man. You could do it right now, all this. Okay. Like I literally did it in 45 minutes and I was like blown away by how easy it was. And that's when I was just blown away by Carlo and how genius the whole thing is. The way he does the NFTs, everything is brilliant. And then this is, so once that config is good and set, and it'll default, so it'll still work like just with the defaults. It defaults to like your most common way of doing things, but I don't prioritize my gardeners, but you can do all these different things.
So imagine they're not questing and then it's ready for a level up. So you level it up, its stamina goes up. As soon as it's ready to go, will it know to automatically?
It'll know. It'll send it right away. In fact, I'm fighting against the bot all the time. So as soon as it'll send it right away. And then you try to level up the next guy and you have to refresh every time because it won't work. Like the game knows if the game won't allow multiple people to like quest on your account at a time. So if like it knows it's doing transactions in one place, like your phone, you're trying to do stuff on your phone, but you're also doing stuff on your computer. You can't do both.
Okay.
And so you always have to refresh or close on the phone. You got to close out MetaMask and reopen it. And
yeah, I was doing everything on my phone for a minute, and then all of a sudden, just recently, it sputtered out. Like it just barely even works. And I don't know if it's something that just happened with Crystalville or if it's
it's not Crystalville. It's all blockchains. It's MetaMask. And
it's a MetaMask issue.
So what you actually have to do to fix that is uninstall it and reinstall it.
Oh.
And then it'll work just fine. I've had to do that a few times, only on the phone, not on the computer.
Okay.
So yeah. No. So once you get the config set up, you launch the bot. Okay. And if you set up the auto leveling, which that's this whole other thing, there's another level up spec sheet. Okay. Which I tried to figure it out and couldn't. Okay. But anyways, once you do all that, this is where you put in a private key. So that's
I level My hero is different. I gathered that from our last call a while back. So I don't trust the bot yet for it.
Right.
I like I said before, I've got my profession quest heroes that I level up specifically for their profession, just because I don't ever plan on PvPing with them. And there's people like you who think everybody's for PvP, and that's okay. But then there's my PvPers, and I could give a shit less what their profession is. I want them working, with what I think they're going to be best at,
Right. And so all of the above, Carlo has he even, I don't think he called it Grady mode, but he has like Grady mode where you just level up strictly with profession, and then you can add in vitality. You can like set it all up. And so I'll have all these bots running all the time, and or you can set it up like the mainstream community levels up their heroes. You can do, just for profession. You can do it for PvP. Like that's his default, is the PvP way of leveling, which is like the Bible on expert that Crypto Baby H calls the Bible of leveling. This expert leveling chart.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of his main default.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, leveling up. Well, no, he has it somewhere, and it basically just follows the chart. Is the default, this leveling up chart right here?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the default. And I was just gonna let it default to that because I couldn't figure out. I didn't want to go in there and try to set all that shit up, with my 1,000 heroes. So
are you doing your level ups? Or are you?
I'm still doing them. And look I can't imagine how many I have right now, because if I just let a half day go by without leveling,
I got like 30 right now I need to go do.
Yeah.
I was undecided on the level ones that I had, so I let a bunch of those stack up on what I want to use in that tournament. So
I know, right? So I've got a bunch of level ones that I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got 3 that I'm sitting on. I've got a Dragoon Priest, a Sage Wizard, and a Seer Wizard. And if you watch that Alpha, the Alpha Baby Cup video that they put out, that Sage Wizard, Dragoon Priest. So Dragoon is the S, Priest is an A, Sage is an S, Wizard is an S, and then I have an Archer Warrior. That's SS for their classes. So I'm happy with what I'm rolling with for next week.
Okay. Yeah, look at this beaut. This is a Gen 0 Thief, level 11, about to be level 12, baby.
Sweet.
I mean, that is like my prize Gen 0.
That's beautiful.
But I feel like it's like the devs accidentally made a mistake.
Why?
The thief should have been with the pirate.
That's
oh
what
my gosh, you are gonna blow Justin's mind here.
I've been saying this. No, I don't think that the thief should have been with the pirate.
Okay.
So here's what I think. So I think that the warrior and the knight to the paladin makes sense. The wizard to the priest to the summoner makes sense.
Yeah.
But I think it should have been archer pirate to dark knight and thief monk to ninja.
Sure.
Like you think of like a ninja and a thief and like just they're like the creeping person.
Yep.
And then a dark knight, a pirate. You look at a pirate, they kind of look like a dark knight, and an archer. Because you got to use the archer. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
but for the RNG, it makes sense that it'd be harder.
And that would just make sense. Either way would totally make sense. But I always think a thief and a pirate would go together. So
yeah, that's true.
But
I think the same because they're both scoundrels,
so think thief, pirate, and then archer, ninja. That's not far off either. Archer, monk to make a ninja. That sounds like it makes sense. Thief, pirate to make a dark knight. I could see that.
But the thing is, a dark knight is the worst fisher in the game.
Right. So why is the thief in its recessives? Right.
That's the only one where it's like out of whack.
So here's the reason why it does make sense, though.
Okay.
To make the RNG harder to make this perfect players.
That's my thoughts on it. Is like they don't want it to be a
streamline.
100% streamline. They want there to be.
So by doing that, it kind of complicates it, which adds additional challenge, and which is
Right?
Could be what they're going for. They're geniuses.
I love it.
I let them work, and I love it.
They got me addicted to it,
man. It's so fun, all this.
Hey, Grady, I got to get ready for bed.
Yes,
but I
want to see this level up, then I'm out of here.
That was tons of fun.
It's literally been 2.5 hour long video.
It flew by, really. It flew by, though. I had fun.
I know. What an epic night of egg hatching. I love you guys so much. You guys are like,
you killed it. You killed it.
Yeah. You guys are family.
You killed it.
Yeah, brother.
I love you.
Sure.
And you know, we hit right
too,
on the
man.
percentages, actually. One mythic, which is kind of the percentages,
and
like either 5 or 6 legendaries.
All right, so I'll see you next time you hatch 200 eggs for a live stream then, huh?
Yeah.
So based on that, though, I mean, you think about MOSH's odds where he's got 35 mythics hatch and always does the boon. These 2 apexes are these measurements are what I want to see. I want to see the end of this.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. You guys are awesome.
All right, brother.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye,
love you.
Love you guys. Peace.